Time!
What is up, everybody? Hello. Hello to all. It is time for another Super Smash Bros. Melee speedrun stream. I'm very, very excited about this. I have not attempted this particular run before. You may recall that on my birthday, I did the all characters and all stages, but this one is significantly shorter. Mostly because it doesn't require the beating 51 events, which is how you unlock Final Destination. So, without further ado, let's jump into the chat. We have Charles. Hello, Charles. Good to see you again. How is your... Today is Tuesday, right? How is your Tuesday going? More Melee Link. That's right. We had something planned for today. How's your Tuesday going, Link? Regal Posture. Welcome back. Mr. Cookies. It's been a minute since you've been in my chat. Welcome on in. Hey, Radzo. Already queuing up some bangers. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you also. It's going really good for me. I went to the eye doctor today, and I was told that I would probably benefit from wearing glasses. So in 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be getting glasses. So that's right. My non-glasses days are over, as far as I can tell. So for what it's worth, I'll be changed. Esther, thank you. Welcome on in. Esther, your stream was really awesome today, by the way. Really enjoyed watching you play Breath of the Wild. I'm going to give Essie Lessie a shout out in my chat. You guys should check her out if you aren't familiar with her. You've been sketching. Oh, what? What have you been sketching? Wolf ears? Are you drawing Wolf from Star Fox or something else? Or you're probably drawing, oh, come on. What's the name of it from that one game? I know, very specific. It's the... Oh, gosh. I got to update my goal. Thanks for reminding me, Radzo. What should the new goal be? Zug, dude. Thanks for the 9 months, man. I appreciate it.
David, why on earth would you plug your Discord from Melee? Heck, you have cursed us all.
Hey, you know what? My thought is, if they can't figure out how to get the member role, it's helping weed out the dummies. So if they can figure out how to get past the barrier and join us, they're worth hanging out with. If they can't, then they can't get in anyways. That was my rationale. And so far, it seems like we got a few good people, at least. So, but you're right, it is very dangerous. Thanks for the 9 months, Doug. I really appreciate it, my dude. Thank you very much. Let's think of a new sub goal. We passed the previous sub goal, which is do a how to stream the easy way stream, which I will do later on. What's another sub goal we can do? Gosh, I gotta think of one. You know what? I'll just make it simple. Play Zug and Melee on stream. That'll be the goal for now. Until I think of something legit. Oh, and I don't think the goal stuff's updated, so I gotta update my goal stuff too. I am so prepared, you guys. It's ridiculous how prepared I am. You are not prepared for how prepared that I am, in fact. So let's start with the music too while we're at it. Alright, we'll start with Radzo's track here. I'm liking it so far. Alright, so what's our actual... Okay, we're at 128. We're at 128. There. So hopefully that'll update. Okay. I'm working on something Animal Crossing related. Very nice. I can't wait to see what the result of that is, Link. I'm going to have to ban people if they are cringe. Zug, hey, you're a moderator. You do what you see fit. You do what you see is fit, okay? Let's transition to our speedrun screen, gamers. Okay. So, good, Jade. How are you doing? Good to see you in chat. All right, so we were at the... this is a Wii, and you can see that my controller is connected to the Wii. And we're starting from a fresh file save. The goal will be to unlock all the characters ending in Game & Watch as quickly as possible. And in case you guys want to see that, I have the run rules command ready. And here it will start when it will begin when I press start on the title screen, and then it'll end when Mr. Game & Watch unlock message. Not when I KO him, when the unlock message happens on the screen. Okay, because I know there's another attempt of this that was done, but I think they ended and started at different times. So according to speedrun.com, those are the rules. So we're going by speedrun.com rules. You can see above my head, right up there, we've got the splits. And I anticipate this run will be just under 3 hours. So we'll see how it goes. Tired as always. Tomorrow is my last day before break, and it's a half day. So I should be fine. A half day is a nice break. What time do you have to wake up, Jade? If I wake up any earlier than 8:30, I'm not very happy about it. Yes, oh, I am so glad you brought that up, Zug. Link, I want to actually show you something pretty exciting. Good question, my dude. So what I'm going to do is briefly show you this screen. Okay. So, what you're seeing is the unlock all characters, which is currently empty, but if you go to unlock all characters and stages, check it out. We'll zoom in so it's easier to see. Number 1 is my time on my birthday from a week ago or so. More like 10 days ago. 8 hours, 54 minutes, 9 seconds, and 20 milliseconds. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, right? I haven't tried to speedrun on this in like 13 years. Whoa, what kind of... I didn't know you did speedrunning in Melee, Andrew. That's awesome. Thanks, I appreciate that, Lost. Good to see you again. Yeah, so here's another thing. Another thing that I actually... Because I did all the events also, I also submitted my time for all events. So if you go to all events, guess what? There I am, number 10. So I can zoom out a bit and show you guys. All right, see that? My name is right here. And the reason why I'm so high ranked is not because I'm better than all these other people down here, but I took the painstaking effort it took to record my in-game time. And why is that so tedious, you might ask? Because not only, you can't just like say, see my real time is calculated here, that's easy. But to calculate in-game time, you have to count up each one manually, including your failed attempts and retries, and add them all up manually. So I went to that effort, and so thus I am ranked 10th. So it's a bit inflated compared to like some of these other really talented people, but actually, no, I'm probably faster than a good number of them too. But like this person, I mean, come on, that's really quick. They had to be faster than me if they did it in 47 minutes. So I'm probably more realistically, at least, maybe I'll say like, I don't know. It's hard to really say for sure. At least in the top 20th, maybe. Maybe that's fair to say. But yeah, so thanks for asking. I'm really glad that you asked. Thanks for asking, Link. I appreciate that, man. 7 o'clock Monday through Friday. Dude, that's pretty early, but it could be earlier too. When I was in high school, I had to get up at like 6 or something like that. That was not fun. Free Melee Ultima. I agree. Good hashtag, my friend. All right. So we're going to go back to unlock all characters. Oops. That's not right. All right. We want to look at the unlock all characters category. And this is what we'll be submitting today. All right. So let's turn this off and get back to the game. I can wake up at 6, but I don't eat breakfast. Yeah, I don't really eat breakfast either, and it's kind of a bad habit not to eat breakfast, so I'm trying to do it more. Has the breakfast break in? Wait, what do you mean, Radzo? What do you mean, my friend? Holy potato! Dude, thanks for the resub and the 11 months.
Is this not the second most ultimate of Hayo introductions?
It really is it's the second most ultimate of Hayo introductions. I agree, Potato. I like the new color of your name still. Thank you for thanking my bot. I appreciate that. Hello, Luigi. Welcome back. Good to see you. Will there be Ellie barging in with breakfast like last time? Oh, Essie? Oh, I see what you mean. The breakfast break, like you're in the stream. You know, Esther, she's not here this time. So, enjoy some spoopy music, guys. Hunger doesn't hit me until like 2 hours. That makes sense. I also know some people that feel kind of sick afterwards when they like wake up and they don't want to eat breakfast. So, all right, guys, we're gonna start this run now. I'm gonna do a quick overview on what I'm gonna be doing, so it's fresh in my mind. So after I hit start, we'll be going to settings and turning off the music and turning the deflicker off. I think this is loud enough. And the deflicker off is for your benefit. There's no, and the music off is for our benefit. There's no like speedrun strat in there. After every death, I'll be adding to a counter so I can keep track of it. And just let's make sure, edit counter, VS match 0. VS match check. Oh, what? Okay, I did it wrong. I'm glad I checked. Edit counter, VS match 0. Let's try that. There we go. That worked. Brilliant. From Mewtwo, we're gonna be here for a while. No, Luigi, I'm not actually gonna leave my game on for 4 hours like I did previously. I'm actually gonna be unlocking Mewtwo by doing 700 VS matches. So it's gonna be very tedious, but it'll let me like chat with you guys. So, hey, Fluffykins, how's it going, dude? We're doing another speedrun. This one should be a bit shorter than the one I did before. So, it is a lot. So I'll be mindlessly dying over and over, but it should go by pretty fast, and I'll be chatting with you guys the whole time. So, that's me, Esther, for a certain category. Yeah, right now. How are you, guy? How's your Tuesday going, my friend? All right, as you can see, we got everything set up. So let's give it a shot. No real pressure. I mean, there is a time to beat technically, but I just want to do this to get it registered on speedrun.com. So my attention span would make me lose attention after 10 games. But see, again, if I have chat and I have you guys, it's a lot more entertaining. We can talk about anything while I do it. So that'll be the goal. Special melee, stamina, 1 stock. That's right, end with Sheik. So in the beginning, I'll be doing a bit more variety, but then we'll be going to 700 matches. Classic mode, very easy. Use Marth to get Roy, right? For Luigi, play Falcon. Go back to mode, special melee, 1 stamina. Or 1 stock stamina. And what I'll be doing for each death, I'll be using a counter. So, Toby Fox, welcome back. How are you, dude? Good to see you. The world famous Esther is in chat indeed. When I unlocked Mewtwo, I left my game on and got to sleep. Fun fact, Luigi, if you'd used lightning melee and you'd connected 4 controllers, it only would have taken 4 hours instead of 20. Fun fact there. Ooh, we got some Golden Sun music. I dig it. All right. Pretty sure I know what to do. Wish me luck, guys. We're gonna start it. Okay. I can stretch my legs. I have pretty good posture. So, thanks, Lost. I appreciate that. Is that really the fastest way to unlock Mewtwo, though? Yeah, VS matches is still faster, Ultima. But 4 hours is still a lot shorter than 20 hours. There are multiple Luigis. You have 3 controllers? Nice, Luigi. It is 700 from Mewtwo. Hype Song Quest. Let's go, Essie. Hey, Pixel Knight. You have to keep your game on a whole day to get Mewtwo. It's about 20 hours or 700 VS matches. So we're going to go with 700 VS matches for this one. All right. Here we go. 3. So we're going to create save. We're going to create save stuff, and then we'll hit start on the title screen. And that'll start the run, all right? Now. All right, we're starting it. So the first thing I want to do, because there's conflicting music, is turn off the music. I then want to go to, screen display, and turn it off so it's a bit sharper. Okay. Now we're going to go to VS mode, and go to special melee, and go to stamina. Okay. Then, we're picking all the characters. Doesn't matter who my opponent is. And I want to end with Sheik, I believe. End with Sheik. Yep. Oh, crumbs. I didn't change my character. That's all right. Oh no, I haven't been doing this either. Okay. Okay, so that's 2. That's all right. We got this, gamers. We got this. We got this. That's another one. I'll get in the rhythm of this. I promise. I've been playing a bunch of Mario Paint as of late. Really? That was probably the slowest possible way to die. Yep, I just jump off. Exactly. I kind of imagine this category being more interesting if you didn't unlock characters by a VS match. Yeah, so actually Ultima. So fun fact about that. Is this song DMCA free? I don't know if it is or not. Thanks, Essie. I need to be careful with that. Okay. I actually did something like that, Ultima, where I unlocked characters in more unique ways, and I also unlocked all the stages. And for Mewtwo, I had to leave the game on for 4 hours, but we just played Slippy matches and stuff. It was really fun. So, Kirby isn't always the fastest way to die. I would say Falcon is, because depending on what stage you get, it's generally faster to move with Falcon, or Fox. Fox is pretty fast too, because you can just side B off the side. All right, thanks, Essie. I appreciate that. So that was kind of a slow death, but Kirby might be the fastest, although I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, did I? All right, if I'm not on 14, by the time I get to the end. Any tips for easy way to get Mr. Game & Watch? Yeah. So the easy way to get Mr. Game & Watch is to... This is a great song. Is to beat target test with every character. Dr. Mario is recommended with classic mode because you need classic mode later to unlock. That is true. Although, for the purposes of this speedrun, it doesn't really matter, because I need 700 matches anyways. But you're right, it is technically easier to get Dr. Mario that way, Luigi. For spamming VS Match, you're going to get timed out. You're right. I 100% should. I'm spamming that way too much. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, so I'm definitely behind on the number of matches that I've done. This should be 14. And they can be approximations, but I'd rather it be as accurate as possible. So that should be 15, I think. Because now I'm going to go back to Melee. Pick Sheik. Oh, crumbs. I just realized. Oh, it doesn't matter. Stock 1. Now this should get me... I think this should get me Jigglypuff. Yeah. Oh, Marth, I mean, not Jigglypuff. Oh, crumbs. I did not mean to switch to... Oh gosh, the lag. Oh gosh. Sheik is not the fastest at killing CPUs anyways. Okay. So that's Marth. I don't think that counts as a VS match. So I think we're at 15. Let's go back. Okay, so now after this, we go to classic mode. Classic. Okay, so it's with Marth. I picked classic, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So now we're basically trying to unlock Roy now. And Ness is like Nintendo from The first one? Really? Oh, yep. C-stick doesn't work. Keep forgetting about that. Okay. Marth indeed. So I don't need to count VS matches right now. I'm going to add an extra one, though, because I think I had it was up to 15, and I stopped counting. It's one of the slowest maps. Awesome. Okay, that's good. Thanks for adding some awesome music, guys. I appreciate it. Windy remix. Oh, snap, Esther. Alright, so I'm going to break the targets later on, but I'm not going to do it right now. Because I want to do them all at once. But I will come back to that at a later time, because I need to unlock all the target tests and beat all the target tests to unlock Mr. Game & Watch. Okay, that was good. Lots of spamming smash attacks for single-player modes and against CPUs. Giant Bowser. Found of Dreams. Oh, the stage is just random on Giant? Ooh, did you see that? Nice going, CPUs. It's your favorite remix? Nice. We don't care about trophies at all, thankfully, because we're not relying on trophies like we are for the all characters, all stages run. Because on all stages, you have to get the Birdo trophy to unlock Mushroom Kingdom 2. But we don't need to worry about that at all because we're only unlocking the characters, so it's a lot simpler of a run. Okay, that was good. Ooh, this is a great 8-bit remix. I like this. How's the sound sounding to everyone? Can you hear the game okay versus the music versus me? I missed the Birdo trophy again? Ah! What is wrong with me? It's pretty ideal. Thanks, Esther. I appreciate that. That's the beauty of having monitoring. When you have monitoring, you actually have a decent idea of how everything's sounding. But I also understand that things could change. Like, things could be different. Thanks, Luigi. I appreciate that. I haven't played Melee, so I expected the announcer from Brawl. The free-for-all! Donkey Kong! I love Pat Cashman. Was he a voice announcer from Brawl? He did a great job. I miss trophies in Ultimate. I absolutely miss trophies in Ultimate. I wish they kept them somehow. Like, just import them from Smash 4. Like, just port them over, you know? Should've, in my opinion, should work. Alright, so now I should be encountering Roy, and hopefully I won't die. One thing that's annoying about the Roy unlock is I think it's on Temple, and Temple's one of the slowest maps to defeat, in my opinion. Because it's so big, and like there's so many areas where it's hard to KO your opponent. So. Alright. Does this look familiar, guys? Hyrule Fight Club or Wimp, right? The Fire Emblem theme? Right. This 8-bit Fire Emblem theme is fire. I love it. It's very appropriate for this Marth and Roy stuff we got going on too. Oh, that's not what this is. This is the temple music, obviously. Yeah, so it's here. Oh boy. He's beating me, guys. If he beats me, I might do a reset. It's very hard with lag, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that'll do it. Oh, a little late on that split. A little late on that split. All right, so now that I've done that, now I do adventure. With Captain Falcon. And this will unlock Luigi. I gotta beat this with 0-2, or not 0-2, just 2 on the very end of the clock. Alright, so we'll go on 22. And that should get us Luigi. 3, 2. Okay, that should get us Luigi. Watching little mess-ups and you hit things just makes me appreciate the memory of speedrunners that much more. The memory? What do you mean by that, Essie? The actually getting hit's what I'm actually trying to do in that case, because getting hit is actually faster, ultimately. Okay, that works. So I unlocked Luigi. Well, I will unlock Luigi as long as I beat Adventure Mode, because you have to defeat them within a minute, and then that will unlock Luigi. It's the unlock condition for that. Imagine if milliseconds had to say 0.22 to get Luigi. Oh gosh, I'm really glad it doesn't. I don't know who would have gotten that. Don't jump here, Koopa above the perfect muscle memory of a speedrun. Oh, I completely agree, Essie. That's a really good point, actually. Like the right path to jump and stuff. Yeah, I agree. I know, Fuzziness is really, really good at that. It's fun to watch him. I know, they nitpick everything, Red, so I agree. Do you have that Streamlabs thing for mods to approve songs? It's not Streamlabs. I could turn that on, but I don't have it turned on right now. I can always skip it, too. Let's go! Good RNG. Really good RNG. Yeah, thanks, Essie. I appreciate that. It's so hard to do down air when you can't use C-stick. Like a fast falling down air. CPUs always go for the like invisibility item. Yeah, stream elements. Yeah, I'm using stream elements right now for my music stuff. There's a bunch of awesome songs in the queue right now, though, thanks to Esther and Radzo. That works. All right, so basically, I gotta hit the split as soon as I get Luigi. Now, one thing that sucks is I've lost to Luigi before, so I've got to be really careful. If I lose to Luigi, I might reset, just because it's not worth doing a whole other... What's it called? Oh, gosh. The lag does play a role in this. Look, it's Daisy. Alright, that was pretty good. There's going to be an X-Men and Transformers crossover. Is there really, Pixel? That's super random. Where have you seen that? That worked. That little barrel delayed it a bit. Losing to Ouija is defo reset. Yeah, because I got to play the entirety of Adventure Mode over again, and that would not be worth it. That would essentially double this split. Not double, probably like... Oh, no, double it. Yeah, double it. Get over here, dumb Kirby's. Okay, that was kind of slow, but oh well. By the way, how cool is it that you guys can see my inputs? Is it like, is it cool at all, or is it just kind of like whatever? Do you not really pay attention to it? I feel like it'd be hard to like pay attention to. That'll probably do it. It's cool. Awesome. Thanks for the feedback, Zug. Oh, what? My sub goal is supposed to say 130, not 120. I just know that's wrong. Oh, well. You know what'd be so funny? There's a small chance I could encounter Falco. And if I encounter Falco here, I think that would mean I unlock Falco instead of Luigi, actually. Well, let's go. Thanks for the help, Arwing. Your inputs are pretty cool, guy. Kills alien. Oh, my inputs is a pretty cool guy. Kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. Amazing quote, Ultima. I love that. I think some color inputs would help. Oh. Well, one reason I don't do... Oops. One reason I don't do that is because it's a green screen, technically. So varying colors would, like, actually make that more annoying. But you're right, I could technically do that. That was pretty fast. Hey, Kenx, welcome. This is neat. I always wonder what a speedrun of this would look like. Yeah, it's a lot of tedium, actually. Lots of repetition. Hey, Christy. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that, even though you can't hear me. It was revealed by Hasbro and Transformers has crossroad with Marvel before. Really? That's crazy. In the official Marvel universe, huh? That's actually nuts. I've never seen gameplay like this before. Yeah, Toby, it's basically speedrun stuff. I did a speedrun where I unlocked all the characters and all the stages too. That was a bit more stressful, I would say. But yeah. That'll do it. That was a pretty good run. Pretty good. Yeah, thanks, Arwing. Coming in MVP for sure. Wouldn't it take a really long time to unlock Mewtwo? So that's a really good point. So Mewtwo, the traditional way to... Oh my gosh, stop. How most people unlock Mewtwo is they left their game on for 20 hours. But you can actually unlock him in 4 hours by connecting 4 controllers and picking lightning mode. Someone used the Mewtwo command, actually. Well, maybe I disabled the Mewtwo command. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But that should explain it. But technically, the fastest way to unlock Mewtwo is to grind through 700 matches. Man, this lag is brutal. I did it. Thanks for the lurk, Zug. Appreciate it. Welcome back. This is running on a Wii. Yep, exactly. Always in love unlocking characters in the first 3 games. Agreed. Would delete my characters just to unlock them when you were a kid? That's awesome, Ultima. I didn't know that you did that. I love that. One thing I'm looking forward to see if I can like figure out how to laglessly play this game without being scared the game might randomly shut off. I should not be randomly like injuring myself for no reason. I keep doing it. This is amazing music. I love Mario Odyssey music. It's good stuff. David, stop getting hit by stuff. I guess it doesn't matter. If I die, it doesn't really matter. I can just grab maximum tomato. That was really good. Smash 4 got me into Mega Man. Is that right? That's awesome. Hey! Coalazia!
Gonna go bed shortly. Just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the 8 months. Can you remind me what your old username was? Because I'm having a tough time remembering who this username belongs to. That was pretty good. I really appreciate the 8-month resub. You are a Kimballer for 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Whittletons. Huh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. There we go. Galadion? Those aren't ringing a bell, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right, guys. If I don't unlock Luigi, I will do a reset. It's Bean. Let's go. Thanks for the lurk. Have a good night, and thanks for the best wishes on the run. I appreciate it. That kill him? Yeah, that'll kill him. Clean metal fight, thanks. Oh, from JJ. Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really appreciate you sticking around and resubbing for 8 months. I can't believe it's been that long. That's wild. Hope you had an amazing Tuesday and that your Wednesday is even better and you get some good sleep tonight. All right, so as soon as I do this, I'll be going back to the... Well, that's when the most grindy part of the run will be. Assuming I defeat Luigi. If I don't, I need to restart the run, unfortunately. And the first 20 minutes will be null. But hopefully, I can get my grip together and it won't... Stupid Birdo. That'll do it. Okay, cool. I was a little late again on the time, but we unlocked Luigi. So, now we go back to... No, not tournament. Dang it. Not tournament. Special stamina. And I'm just going to pick Falcon and do this over and over. Freaking Birdo's getting in the way. So to unlock Puff, we got to do 50 matches. So this is, I think this would be 16. So I want to get up to 49 and then go to normal VS match. Luigi in that smooth pose, right? Was quite a while ago. Not been on Twitch for a while. Oh, gotcha. What do you do for work? CW? And what games are you playing? I wonder if those Challenger approaching cards are models or images. The Challenger approaching cards, you mean like the silhouettes of them? They are images. They're very easy to manipulate. They are definitely images, because I can replace them with transparency to get nothing. Oh gosh. This is the problem with doing random, is I end up on stupid stages like that one. I wonder if it's faster just to move my control stick or not. Because it's a really quick death on this stage. Free melee, Eli. Let's go. I saw you were playing melee the other day, too. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, so in theory, when we're at 49 or whatever, really good, Eli. Seriously, really good. It's good to see ya. My Tuesday going really well. I actually went to the eye doctor. Went to the eye doctor earlier today and figured out that my stigmatism is getting worse. So I will be getting glasses. Fun fact. Not Temple again. I work at a supermarket in the UK and been playing Civ 6, Minecraft, Fallout 76, CSGO mainly, and watching a lot of anime. Hey, that sounds like a great time. Do you have a favorite anime that you like to recommend to people? I think it's cool that Nintendo made a nod to Smash Bros. 128 in the event list with a bunch of small Marios. Yeah, I appreciate that too, Toby. I thought that was a fun touch. It's crazy that that's one of its only references, though. You know? And it's a very obscure one at that. Ooh, let's go. Got some grunty remix going on. I have a favorite anime I like to recommend to people. All right, let's hear it, Ultima. What is it? Oh yeah, I'll be spamming chat a lot with VS Match stuff. My favorite anime recently has been Sword Art Online and Black Clover. I actually watched Sword Art Online. I watched the first season of it, and I really enjoyed it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Actually, I know a lot of people that really like that show, Ultima. I'm glad you enjoy it, too. Yep, 700 VS matches until, at that point, unlocking Game & Watch would normally be 1,000, but we can cut that out by just doing the target test instead. Just, yeah. Just in quotes. JJBA, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, the melee of anime. That's what I've heard, yeah. I've heard people really like it. So I don't know, like what would be fun to see is like comparing this run to the world record and seeing how I'm comparing. Only 300 more like only a lot more than 300. But every like 100 or so, the 50 is when I unlock Jigglypuff. But every 100 after that or so, and then there's a 100 gap. So there's 100, 100, 200. You know what, though? At least 700, 300. Well, at least. More than that. Transformers Armada and Mega Man NT Warrior for me. They were kind of cheesy and clearly made to sell merchandise, but they're still good. Awesome, Pixel. Hey, it doesn't matter what the intent is as long as it's good content, right? Annie, good to see ya. How's your evening going? Thanks for being here, Annie. I have not played Fallout 76 before. No, I have played Fallout 3, but that's the most recent one that I've played. Honestly, freaking fantastic. Had a really good day. This is my first day back from vacation, and it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it'd be. I got back to like 130 emails, I think, but it was manageable. And I'm working through it. So, do you need to do the VS match command thing? No, that's the thing, Ultima. Unfortunately, because I'm doing special VS matches, it doesn't actually like tell me automatically. The reason why I'm doing stamina mode is because there's no victory screen, and so it's a lot faster if I do it this way. If I do it with a victory screen, it like doubles the time. So this would change from a 3-hour run to like a 6-hour run. Makes you happy, Essie? Oh, this music. Oh my gosh. Good stuff. This is a throwback, gamers. Fallout 3 is my favorite game? Nice. Good pick, CW. How come Game & Watch is the last one unlocked? Because to unlock Mr. Game & Watch is the last character you unlock pretty much no matter what. You either unlock him from doing 1,000 matches or by beating Target Test, Classic, or Adventure Mode with every character. So that's why. So no matter what, Game & Watch is your final one. Oh, thanks, Essie. I appreciate that. My favorite and only good option for a gamepad is an Xbox One controller. I love the Xbox One controller. I think I like the Pro controller on Switch a bit more. But, oh, this music is taking me back, dude. This is the Smash Bros. Legacy Final Destination theme. I used in one of my trailers for when I used to work on that. Oh, makes me want to cry hearing it. Target Test would be the fastest? Exactly. That's why I'm ending with Target Test. And to double, I can submit a time for Target Test too if I'm doing it all in a row. Oh wait, I'm at 52 already. So what that means is I can unlock Jigglypuff. The time is flying chatting with you guys. I didn't even realize I was at 50. So now I'll go out and pick Sheik, I guess. Although Sheik's probably not the best choice. Maybe I'll do Marth. And I will just die. And that will prompt Jigglypuff to show up. Oh, that's another VS match, technically. And down to 13 seconds on Marth T-Test. Holy snap, 13 seconds on Marth's Target Test? That's really good, Eli. I love that. Alright, so if I lose to Jigglypuff, it's any character from now on, pretty much, it's no big deal. Because I can very quickly come back to them. So the pressure's kind of off. There's no, like, reset conditions, really, anymore. I'd have to colossally mess up for that to happen. I should kill her. Okay, that'll do it. Okay. That does not count as a VS match, I believe. So we're going to go here. Stamina. Falcon. Go back to this. So if my number count is correct, at 99, we should be able to quit. So we'll see. Xbox One controller is absolutely poggers, Ultima, I agree. I don't know if I recommend this to you a while ago, but the game series I already recommend to people, the Room series is a cheap set of a cheap set of games, but the graphics and gameplay are incredible. If you like puzzles, this series is the way to go. So it's called The Room. Is that what it's called? Could have just done Roy reverse up B on Puff? Oh, what? You're right. That's a really good point. Does that work for every character or just Puff? Because if so, that's the tactic, bro. I kind of want to try that. So Roy. Remember that Roy is our boy. Roy's our boy. The room 1, 2, 3 in VR. Gotcha. Just Puff. Okay. Just Puff. Okay, because sometimes for like single player stuff, that cheesy stuff works for every character. Like I never thought that Roy's up B, reverse up B works for every character in like normal VS matches, but sometimes with like CPU matches or like one player stuff, they'll like make that work. You know, I already have way too many games in the backlog to even begin considering new ones. I feel that so much, dude. Feel that so much. All 3 Mega Man Star Force games I recommend. Ooh, I haven't played much Mega Man. If I haven't played any, do you recommend I start with that? Or I also have Mega Man X on my SNES Classic. So you guys will also notice that I'll be unlocking more stages. Oh, let's go. A new sub goal. I know. Actually, you know what? I technically did pass the sub goal, so you're right, CW. Although, unfortunately, since I'm in the speedrun, I can't really change it right now. So Zug and I are playing Melee, looks like. N64 Classic? You want me to play one? Oh my gosh, I'd love to. What N64 game are you interested in me playing? I'd play so many N64 games. There's the NES. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like you were asking me to play an N64 Classic game, but you meant like when's the N64 Classic console? Right. I watched a really interesting video by the Vintage Gamer, I think that's his name, who talked about why an N64 Classic would be a lot harder to make than the NES and SNES ones. A lot of that is because of how the different companies would utilize the hardware to like their benefit and get these hacky workarounds to fit tons more audio and just content in the game. And it would be very hard to create an emulator that accommodated for all those things. That's why the N64 emulators aren't the best that we have access to. The RPGs I recommend starting with one of Battle Network games. With platforms I recommend Mega Man 4. X4. Okay, awesome. What's nice too in the VOD for whenever this comes up, the chat above, you won't see any of my stupid VS match stuff. It'll be just your guys' chat, which is nice. The Legend of Zelda Mystical Ninja? What is that? Oh, The Legend of the Mystical Ninja. I completely added Zelda myself. I don't know why. What is The Legend of the Mystical Ninja? For the platformers, would starting with the original MMX be alright? It's the one I have on SNES anyways. SNES Classic. Good question. Good question, Ultima. What does CW think about that? Incredible Super Nintendo game? Oh, Mystical Ninja is a Super Nintendo game. Gotcha. Nice. I like that. I think in the future I might use my own counter, just so I'm not spamming up chat. I could probably convert to it, actually. The heck, the music for the game. Heck, the music for the game is also incredible. Gotcha, CW. Gotcha. You know what? I have an idea. Gamers. I'm familiar with this remix. I have an idea. It's so nice I can like mindlessly do this while I my count. Okay, hold on, gamers. I might have my own counter solution that doesn't clog up chat, but helps me out still. Okay. So I'll get this counter to match, and then I won't have to use the command anymore. You mentioned Zelda game. The only Zelda game I've ever played is Zelda Link to the Past. Nice. Yeah, Link to the Past is super good. Doing what you're doing 700 times seems like it would feel repetitive. Oh yeah, it's very repetitive. But it's the fastest way to unlock Mewtwo, so. Alright guys, I can use I don't have to use that anymore. I can use my own little little counter. Which is kinda nice. I should have thought of a way to show this on screen, but that's alright. I guess it doesn't really need to happen. Use derp? No. The idea was I just don't want to like clutter up chat, Radzo. So if I was smart, I would add this little app that I'm using to keep track of it as a source, like a window capture, but I don't have time to do that. I mean, maybe I do. I might actually be able to do that. I had an idea for my own video series that would make it a while, but I'd like to make it someday. Yeah, Pixel? What? Oh gosh. Please turn. That was silly. It was really annoying though. Game's end boss was corrupt. It would delete the save before you could... Wait, what? 20 times to finally beat it. That's insane. Are you serious? Are you serious? That sounds like mega broken. Suddenly canon, right? The canon just appeared. And I swear, I don't mean anything bad by that from a viewer perspective. Just like doing it on your own. It is. And also, like, it would be a lot more boring if I didn't have you guys to talk to. And a lot of speedrunning is that sometimes, you know? But it's more about, like, just trying to hit the goal. Trying to beat the challenge, you know? So, but I appreciate you making that clarification, Annie. That's really sweet of you to say. All right, so according to my own tracker, I'm at number 97. So at number 98, I'm gonna stop. So this next one I'm gonna stop and do VS match. And if I encounter our next unlock, who should be Dr. Mario. I'm gonna try Puff. I'll know that my thing's at least 100, and it'll be closer. If I'm not, I'll know that we're actually at the right number. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I'm at 100 at least. I'm at 100 VS matches. He doesn't die. I gotta injure him a bit first. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, back to stamina mode. Back to Falcon. I got Dr. Mario. Alright, that was pretty good. So, that means my count was a little bit off, but we know we're at least 100. So by the time we're near 200, by the time we're at 198, I think, I'm going to try it. And, yeah, we can go from there. Basically, trace the origin of giant robots in media and how they got popular. Might make multiple parts for certain toy lines. Yo, that sounds really awesome. You should totally do that, Pixel. A challenge between my brothers and sisters who complete the game first. I love that. I love, like, the little challenges between your siblings and just the little games you would play within the game almost. That's really cool, CW. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that so you don't think I meant something else. That's nice of you, Annie. I appreciate that. You're a very considerate, sweet person, so thank you. I don't want to, like, dismiss that. Mr. Dario instead of Dr. Mario. What the heck is this? Oh, Zug! It's the sound of Ice Climbers wobbling. That is hilarious. I love that, Zug. Oops. You guys were already a seventh of the way there. This time is flying. This is flying. What was that? Unlocking Pikachu? Gosh dang it, Ultima. Gosh dang it, Ultima. I get your reference. That's really funny. Yeah, no problem, Manny. You guys think it's gonna be weird when I show up with glasses in like a few weeks? Ooh, I like this red, though. Gonna head to bed now. All right, sounds awesome. CW, great talking with you also. Seriously, it was great to re-catch up, and thanks for the 8-month resub. You are fantastic. I really appreciate your presence here, and I appreciate your conversation contributions. Have a good night. Yeah, I have some research already done, like how most Diaclone figures became Transformers toys. Whoa, really? And the first transforming giant robot toy. Let's go. Do you have a YouTube channel? Since you're a sub, you can drop your link in there. And if you join the Discord, you can drop your link in there too if you want. I'm probably I do not. You know what's funny, Toby? I don't care for the Wii much either, but I'm curious to hear your reasoning, because I have very specific reasoning for why I have that opinion. But I also have reasons why I like the Wii, too. So I want to hear why you don't care for the Wii before I go into that, because I'm very interested to hear what you have to say about that. What's everyone's favorite console? While Toby's writing the response to why he dislikes the Wii. I want to save mine for after you guys share your favorite video game consoles. Because video game consoles is a fun discussion. The Cube, hands down. Nice. Why would you say that is, Eli? What's the reasoning behind that? I have a feeling it might have to do with Melee a little bit, but I'm curious if there's more to it than that too. I don't have a channel yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, Pixel, awesome. Well, whenever you finish that video, make sure you post in the Discord in the Creations channel so that I can follow it, because I definitely want to see it. I definitely want to see it. Annie, what's your favorite console? I want to know. Pixel, what's your favorite console? I'm guessing CW. CW just left, but I'm guessing SNES might be his or her favorite. GameCube also, Pixel? Nice. What makes it your favorite, Pixel? Gosh, this music is insane. Melee. NFS Most Wanted. What does that stand for? Double Dash is so many good games. And was a big Nintendo guy for a while. This music is insane, by the way. Need for Speed, thank you. I love that. That's a solid like lineup and reason for liking the GameCube the most. You don't know, Annie? Really? What comes to mind? Maybe not your favorite, but some of your favorite consoles. I'm never going to be able to choose my favorite gaming console. Too many choices. N64 or PS1. Nice. Good choices, Ultima. Good choices. The games. Nice. I mean, hey, that's probably the reason you pick any console, right? My favorite one is the Nintendo 64. I love the Nintendo 64. It's probably my favorite console. It's got Mario 64, Star Fox 64, Smash 64, Pokemon Snap. It's got Harvest Moon 64. It's got F-Zero X, phenomenal game. It's just got so many insanely good games. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, obviously. But GameCube is probably my second favorite one. And I agree, Eli. It would be nice for Nintendo to support us once in a while and not go out of their way to crush us. Hey, Rayu, welcome on in. Good to have you. N64 second? Let's go, Eli. I knew you had based opinions. You stink at this game? Right? I'm doing terribly. Ness is dominating me, 8-Bit. Good to see you, Seth. How are you? Good to see you in chat, man. Can a moderator, if Essie Lessie is around, or another moderator, could they please give 8-Bit Dad a shout out? Do it in Just Dandy. Glad to hear that, dude. Glad to hear that. Sorry about earlier on Discord. I was trying to send you all that in a single message instead of a half dozen. Oh, that's okay. I wasn't able to watch those clips yet, though. I do want to get to that. I was in the middle of work stuff. Thanks for the shout out, Essie. I appreciate that. And thank you to Justin for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, Justin. 338336. That's me. You're watching the loser streamer himself. No problem, 8-Bit Dad. Happy to do it. That was perfect, by the way. I heard that loud and clear. Good feedback, Essie. Good feedback. Thanks for having me on in the background. I appreciate that. N64 is a very close second. Good stuff. The Thomi? Am I saying that right? Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Hey, Essie, Leslie, can we get some mod stuff in the chat? I've always preferred the Nintendo GameCube over the Wii because I'm pretty much only seen the Wii as a party game, and the motion controls wore themselves out. Thank you, Toby. Yes. So here's the reasons I like the Wii. I like the Wii because it's almost a GameCube, and it has an amazing virtual console library. As far as the Wii game library itself, very lackluster. The motion controls dominated the whole thing and were like the gimmick of the console, and as a result, the games have aged poorly in that regard. So, yeah. Thank you, Essie. I appreciate that. If I say something like that, just look around. I think you'll know what to do. I appreciate that a lot. So Toby, I think you and I are aligned on that. Very much so. So, Ali, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Wind Waker was the very first video game I ever got past the tutorial. Oh, nice, Pixel. Nice. So is Wind Waker your favorite Zelda game? freemelee, let's go. And Ali, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Ali? Is it Ali? I'll make sure I'm saying that correctly. freemelee, 1000%. freemelee. It's Ali. Okay, Ali. Sorry about that for saying it wrong. Welcome on in. I appreciate the follow a ton. And freemelee. freemelee. The Wheel of Fortune on Wii was a fun party game and pretty much identical to the aesthetics of a real show. Had so much fun playing that. Really, Rayu? That's awesome. I didn't realize that. Hashtag save smash, Ultima. Save smash. I love all the smash love I'm seeing in chat today. That's a very, very good feeling. By the way, guys, I'm at 145. 145 right now, so we're 50 away from unlocking Pichu, everyone's favorite bad Pokemon in this game. Wind Waker is the best in my opinion, mainly because of the art style. Yeah, I would say the cell-shaded graphics have aged very well. Free Jones, what would that entail, Link? How would Free Jones happen if you were to control it? Oh gosh, I'm just crouching. You know, it's fine. I think The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is probably the best Zelda game in my opinion, or Majora's Mask. I flip back and forth between those a lot. All right, guys, so this is important. This next split is very important because the time between the Dr. Mario and the Pichu unlock is gonna demonstrate like an average estimation for how long the rest of the run will take. Because it will establish a lot about how long it takes me to do 100 VS matches and unlock a character. And at that point, we can estimate, you know, how many it will be to 700. So I think that'll be very eye-opening. Anthony, dude, thanks for the 26-month resub, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks, Anthony. How's your night going, man? I loved your tweets, by the way. I loved your tweets. That's all I'll say about that. Ocarina of Time is dope, Ali. I agree. I love Ocarina of Time. Also, how did you secure the Ali username? That's incredibly short on Twitch. Were you just like a Justin TV user, or how'd you get that? That's really awesome. Radzo, I love the Jones emotes. Very nice. Sub hype indeed. Sub hype indeed. Essie, can you use exclamation point hype in chat for me? Don't call Anthony a simp, Essie. That's not very nice. Thank you very much. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are tied for second. Good, Pixel. I like that. Magic. Link to the Past is also really good. Also, I like A Link Between Worlds. A Link Between Worlds on 3DS is really good too. Thank you. I appreciate that, Esther. I was mistakenly thinking that you could activate the on-screen hype on my overlay, but that's only something I can do, I think. All right, so we're at 158 now. It's really good, Ali. If you like A Link to the Past, you'll love A Link Between Worlds. I think it iterated in a smart way where it didn't seem too gimmicky. It was like a fun addition to the game. So, hey, how's it going? Is it Thomi? Is it Thomi? Am I saying that correctly? I remember when I played this on the GameCube. It's amazing. I'm glad you enjoy it. I love this game too. I sincerely love Melee. I have, but I haven't played much. Gotcha. Gotcha. You haven't played much of it. Yeah, return to it and play it. It's a good game. Wind Waker is very poggers, Esther. Very poggers. And I would say the Wind Waker HD iteration of it is definitely the definitive way to play, in my opinion. I think the quality of life stuff they added is really, really good. I honestly can't remember the last time I played Super Smash Brothers. Do you know which game you played last, Annie? I'm a dirty Sheik main. A normie Sheik main. Allie, how about you? Who do you main? Oh, you're a Jigs main? Oh, Pog. I thought you were saying like Puff in a weird way. Marth, nice. I love me a good Marth main. Essie Lessie in chat's a Marth main too. It's like, was that a weird way to spell Puff? I'm a Poff main. I used to main Puff, I switched to Marth. Really? Freudian slip then, Allie. I know I played Ultimate last when he first got the Switch, but even that was a while ago. Well, at least 2018 then, because Ultimate came out in 2018, so. Yeah, that's a Freudian slip right there. Who do you think gets more hate? Jigglypuff mains or Sheik mains? I feel like Puff mains get more hate, but I feel like Sheik mains get a decent amount of hate too, just because like Sheik mains are seen as like very untechnical like players, I guess you could say. Yeah, I think Puff gets more, but Falco mains get hate. That's actually true. Actually, in the era of net play and the age of net play Falcos, I think Falcos do get a decent amount of hate. A Mario main? Let's go, Toby. I made Mario in 64. I haven't played Melee, but I made Sonic and Cloud in Ultimate. Nice. Cloud's awesome in Ultimate. A David main? I don't know how that's possible, Esther, but that's pretty cool. I think I played it in 2019. There you go. Hey, that's a lot more recent than it could have been, Annie. A lot more recent than it could have been. Who do you enjoy playing in Ultimate when you played, Annie? Do you remember? You were Dr. Mario? Oh, really? But wait, so you're a Dr. Mario main. I like Doc also, but I think I prefer Mario myself. Van the Gamer, how's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Good to see you again, my friend. What is new in your world? What is new in the world of a Tuesday in Van the Gamer's world? You played once. You remember who I played? Dang, Annie, that sounds like a very memorable experience. I don't have the doc. I play as Mario. Oh, gotcha. So if you don't have Dr. Mario unlocked, you go for Mario instead. Nice. Yeah, I love Mario in 64. I still do. When I play 64, I use Mario. What's new in my world is learning lots of card tricks. Seriously? That's really fun. What kind of card tricks? And you learn it from like YouTube videos and stuff? Very nice. Very nice. Do you have like videos of yourself, or like have you done it on your stream at all? That'd be fun to watch. All right, guys, we're at 178. So when I get to like 190, I'm gonna want to do. Well, I'll do 195. So far I fooled a lot of my friends. Let's go, man. That's gonna be really fun to pull out at parties, as long as they don't catch your secrets. That would be a real bummer. You know what's fun about this? I can play this game on one hand. I can use the start button to start. Pick the character. I can use the control stick to jump, run, and fast fall. So I only need one hand, which is awesome. I can use the other hand to keep track of how many matches I'm on. And I can look at chat, which is really awesome. And drink water, like a gamer. So that's pretty pog. Van, you should. That would be so fun. You really should. Yeah, I think this is a lot better. I'm really glad that I'm not like clogging up chat and I can just focus on what you guys are saying. I think it's a lot better. Yeah, I'll say my brother played Ultimate more than I did. Gotcha. How old is your brother in comparison to your age? Is he older or younger? I have a pack of cards I plan to use for a Gambit cosplay. Gambit cosplay? Who's Gambit? Older brother? Nice. I want to get Ultimate, not right now, but yes, eventually. Do you have a Switch, Redzo? I was playing Ultimate recently with Space Chicken TV, and man, that game, I actually do enjoy it in like really casual settings. I really do enjoy Ultimate. You don't have a Switch? Gotcha. Yeah, that would be a reason to not be able to get Ultimate, I guess you could say. I mean, you can still buy it, but you can't really play it. Even if I did, free Melee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mainly played Animal Crossing. Nice. Hey, Animal Crossing's fun. We had that Animal Crossing stream relatively recently, and it was fun to return to it, you know? Let's go. Dude, this hour has flown by. Flown by. Carrie! Dude, thanks for the 25 bits.
Uh-oh, stinky.
I appreciate that a lot. How is your Tuesday going, Carrie? It's so fun to like be in a stream and see CG pop up, the username. I love seeing it. We're doing a melee speedrun, and I am loving it. It's very repetitive, but as long as there's good conversation, we get to do a world record. Why not, right? But, oh man, and in the meantime, Andy decides to destroy Link with logic. That's kind of harsh. Am I a speedrunner now? I wouldn't consider myself a speedrunner, no. Have I done speedruns? Yes, but that does not make me a speedrunner necessarily. Alright, so now we're going to go over to... It says 195 on my screen, but if I get an encounter with Pichu, I'll know that it's that I'm off on my counter. How's it going, Lolo? Dude, the run's going really well so far. Everything's going fairly optimally. So... Alright, so this would be 196, but if I get an encounter with... Oh, snap. Okay. So my number's more accurate than I thought. See, that whole, like, this game's winner is screen plays if I don't do stamina, so. Sorry, Link, I didn't mean to destroy you. I take it back. Okay, this means we're at 200 now. So I was a little bit off, but it was definitely worth it to know. So I know I'm exactly at 200 right now. Oh, gosh. Oh gosh, David, bro. Bruh. It's so hard to res Pichu. What is wrong with me? Just die. Okay. Got Pichu. So that is 200 VS matches. No! I swear I pressed down twice. Stamina. Okay. Cool. So we're at 200. So let's see how long it took you to do 100. From Dr. Mario to Pichu, it took from 39 minutes to 58 minutes. So that's what, 9 minutes? Is that good math? It's pretty much on the dot. Pretty much on the dot. Or no, wait. Wait a second, that's not right. Not 9 minutes, 19 minutes? 19 minutes, okay, thank you. So let's say 20 minutes. So that means... Wait, 20 minutes? Is that right? $19 minutes. My math is so bad. If it takes me 19 minutes to do 100, and I have 500 more to go, that's... Holy cow, I cannot even think. It's really hard to multitask and do math in my head. Hey, Gregarious Gamer, welcome, my friend. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. I appreciate you saying that a lot. How's your Tuesday going, man? Tournament mode strikes again, right, Connects? I think I pressed that so many times. I heard you can't reset? Pretty much not, Josh. Pretty much not. Well, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. I just imagine myself debating something like, okay, I'm sorry. He just says no to nap time? Apparently not, yeah. Heard you can't reset with Puff. 114 minutes, almost 2 hours. Thank you, Ben. Oh my word. I really appreciate that, doing that calculation for me. So that's almost 2 exact hours. That means we got about 2 hours left in the speed run. And then we got the target tests. So I think the run will be a little over 3 hours, maybe? Unless I'm really efficient. Actually, I think that's fine. Just want to say thank you for hosting me during the Cuphead stream. Dude, no problem. A new world record for Cuphead for all platforms? Let's go, Gregarious. Congratulations. That is so cool. What was your final time? Rest as in down, be not reset. Well, that's a derp. Thanks, Josh. Ben the math god, right? Yes, you need to teach me. You need to teach me, Josh. You don't know if that's right? Okay, Ben. You're playing with my heartstrings right now. So we are currently at 216. The reason why the math isn't as simple as it could be is because to unlock the other characters, it involved more than just killing myself over and over. So I can't confidently say it's taken me an hour to do 200. Okay? I can't do that. But as a very conservative estimate, let's say it did take me an hour to do 200. That would mean it would take me 3 hours to do... It would take me 3 hours to do 600. So... at 3.5 hours at the very most, I think, to do 700. But it's going to be less than that. It's a very conservative estimate. I confirmed with a calculator. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that a lot, man. It was 6 hours and 19 minutes. I didn't bother submitting it to the speedrun community. Highly doubt they accept it, but I don't care. I world record, end of story. Exactly, man. If you want to do your own runs for fun, there's no problem with that at all. Is forced random stage not an option in the rules? No. It's not until you unlock every single stage, Eon. Also, welcome, dude. Good to have you. Otherwise, I would obviously just pick, like... Oh, gosh. To avoid stuff like this. Okay, David. It's also hard to do with one hand. How's it going, Dean? Welcome. I would pick freaking either Brinstar Depths or Brinstar. Is it Brinstar? Planet Zebes? I don't remember the name of it. Because it's really easy to die off that with Falcon really quickly. The Cheems emote flex. Nice. I love that. Really good, honestly, Dean. Really, really good. How are you, man? Where it skips the stage selection screen. Oh my gosh. I don't think that works because I can't change the rules for stamina mode, but that's a really good point, Eon. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I'm skipping the results screen. But I think you're right. If I was able to change the controls, a random rotation would be faster. But I think because I'm on stamina mode, I can't do that. You could have saved... Oh, my word. Imagine if you could skip the results screen and skip the stage selection screen. That would save so much time. Holy cow. If someone wants to try on their copy of Melee, if there's a faster one, I'd be very obliged. Welcome back, Pixel Knight. Good to have you back. What made me decide to speedrun? I just thought it'd be fun to do. I thought about... I guess where it started was... I wanted to celebrate Melee in some way for my birthday, and I was like, it would be fun just to beat Melee, you know? And just how long would that take? Just to beat Melee on a stream. Do it from beginning to end. Well, not exactly, because there's trophies, and that's really tedious, but... like, unlock all the characters and stages. So then I did some research, and then before I knew it, I was like, wow, no one's really tried this as a speedrun before, and with almost no effort, I could get a world record, you know? So, thanks for the posture check, man. I appreciate it. So that's kind of how it started, and then I went from there. And then I found out someone did an all-character speedrun. So, playing Johnny B. Good on my Chuck Berry guitar. Survived solo round of Phasmo. Needless to say, with the solo round, I have never experienced so much real-world terror in my life. I have no context for what that means, but that sounds awesome, man. If you're going to pick a sound effect for family-friendly live, a sound effect for family-friendly live, what would it be? There's a little jingle sound. There's a little jingle sound in the video on familyfriendly.live or familyfriendlylive.com. And if you play that video, you'll hear a little jingle when the puzzle piece shows up. And in my head, that's the sound for it. That's the sound for it. You gotta be racing against all old school melee TOs. Not the smart ones, Eon. Not the ones that just copied the memory over. How many trophies are in melee? I want to say like 380 or something like that. I don't know the exact number. Someone could look it up. But hunting ghosts by yourself is terrifying. Gotcha. I mean, I can imagine. Like, if Dead by Daylight's scary for some people, that's got to be horrifying. You know how to smooth on a platform? Yeah. I mean, if I'm using one hand, technically you could like waveland and stuff with one hand, but I am using tap jump and then L to wave dash just sounds like a big pain. What's the world record for this run? I don't know the exact one. There hasn't been a quote-unquote official one until I made it an official category, which, I mean, it's in the extended category right now on speedrun.com, so it's official. If enough people do runs of it, though, it'll be moved over from the extended category to the full category. So, yelling heck? I think that's a better answer. 8-Bit Dad. I think that's a better answer. Yeah. As far as with the actual the world record for this particular run, I think I saw like just under 3 hours. So, I think it's 291 trophies because I never got Pokemon Trophy growing up because I didn't have a save file. The Pikmin one. Yeah. So here's the thing that's funny about that, Ben. So you needed, I think is it a certain Mario trophy for having Super Mario Sunshine on your save, and then the Pikmin trophy for having a Pikmin, or the Olimar one for having the Pikmin trophy. But there's actually 2 more trophies that you can't unlock without hacking. And one of them is Helmetless Samus, and one of them is Mario riding Yoshi, I believe. And those 2 are ones you would unlock at Japanese events that only happened in like 2002 or something like that. And so the only way to unlock them is by hacking or like, you know, action replays or gecko codes or whatever. So I think it's technically like all those numbers added together. 290 trophies. Is that including those trophies also, Pixel? I'm going to capture you yelling heck. Count me in. So I can start recording. Okay, I'll do that. I'll turn off the music too, so it's a clean recording, okay? Get ready. I'm about to say it. As soon as I die and it says game, I'll say heck. Heck. Hopefully that was good. I can do a retake if you need. I don't think I got the Mario Sunshine trophy. I had Sunshine before I got Melee. Huh. Then maybe I'm making that up, Toby. Maybe I'm just making that up. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. That's a cool piece of info. Yeah. Dude, there was a lot of stuff cut from Melee, too. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I just looked it up real quick. Gotcha, Pixel. Thanks for looking it up for me. I appreciate it. Oh, gosh. Annie's destroying Chrissy with facts. That's hard to watch. That's hard to watch. I would assume the 290 doesn't include those Japanese special ones. It might. It depends on what the source is. If it's from Wikipedia, then it'll probably include those. What's funny is, like, there's English translations for all those trophies, too. So there's no way to, like... I guess if you had a Japanese disc and you change your language to English, you could read the English version of it, but... The other change from Japanese Melee, from US Melee, is the motion sensor bomb is from Perfect Dark instead of James Bond 007. It's different stylistically, because the motion sensor bomb is technically a nod to GoldenEye 007, but when they say the source game, they say Top Secret. They don't say GoldenEye 007. And then in the Japanese version, it says Perfect Dark, which is kind of cool. So, gonna add a sound effect? No problem. I'm honored, Seth. Thanks for doing that. Appreciate that a lot. Oh, frick. Ben's here. He is. Ben is here himself. Dude, by the way, Ben, congrats on your another successful Fall Guys tournament stream. You had a lot of viewers and there's a lot of positive energy surrounding it. People really seem to love it. So congrats on all that. That's fantastic. To be honest, Sunshine was 2002 and Melee 2001. It is. That is true. So maybe I'm thinking of Luigi's Mansion? Gosh, maybe I'm making it up. Who knows? Hey, David, when's your Sonic Forces speedrun? Fart, Sans, Undertale, LOL. Sonic Forces is a terrible game. I think I played 6 hours of it. What the heck is this? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. I played it for 6 hours, or whatever is enough to go over the Steam limit. I was on Switch, but to beat it. And then I never played it again. I never touched the game one time after I beat it and played it in one go. So in some senses, I guess I did speedrun it, but it was so bad. Sonic Adventure 2 speedrun. That actually sounds very unfun. And I will say that because of the Knuckles levels. The Knuckles levels would be so annoying to speedrun because they're all RNG. The radar sucks in Sonic Adventure 2. It sucks big time. It's at least a bit easier with Sonic Adventure 1, because with Sonic Adventure 2, it would only show you the position of any one emerald at a time instead of all three, like in Sonic Adventure 1. So I think that sounds like a drag. I don't think I'd do that. A Sonic Adventure 1 speedrun I'd consider doing. To answer your question, Josh. No problem, Ben. I love watching it and seeing it. I do have you on in the background quite a bit for that. Luigi's Mansion was 2001. That was a launch title for the GameCube. Yes. There's a Luigi's Mansion trophy, but it wasn't from having save data. Okay, so I made it up. The only one from having save data was probably from just Pikmin. Sonic Forces is bad. They wanted you to pay for Super Sonic at first. Oh, gosh. I forgot about that. I just think the gameplay was bad. It was so disappointing. I loved Sonic Generations. And Sonic Forces is just a bad game. Nick speedran Sonic Adventure 1. Nick who? Handheld gamer. They're always a blast, right? Can Essie Leslie give Ben Ben TV a shout out, please? You guys need to follow Ben Ben. He's an awesome variety streamer who should be getting partner very soon. That's all I can say. Absolutely should be getting partner, no doubt in my mind. Thanks, Essie, appreciate that. Handheld gamer Nick Prime. That's his full name, Nick Prime. So I want to say, I think getting Falco will happen in 20 more matches or so. Is that right? No, it's not. Well, yeah, it is, that's right. And then the gap from Falco to Young Link is actually 200 instead of 100. So I actually haven't speedrun anything, but I can beat Mega Man X4 pretty fast. You should try submitting a speedrun score, as long as you can record it, Pixel. I don't think Nick's in chat, no. I don't think he is, Dean. Don't think so? Yeah. I don't think he is either. He was in the Discord chat earlier, though. He was in the voice chat earlier. He's streaming? Nice. What's he streaming? The best speedruns are where you can take gamer breaks to drink water. Yep, Falco's coming up next. He will be unlocked in like 15 matches or so. And then after that, it'll be 200 matches before we unlock Young Link. And then it'll be another 100 for Ganondorf and a final 100 from Mewtwo. And then target tests with all characters to unlock Mr. Game & Watch. And that'll be the end of the run. I did some quick research, and you get Captain Olimar's trophy by having Pikmin save data. Yep. That sounds about right. Yep, I remember that much. No idea, he's not in your server at the moment? Oh, gotcha, okay. Sounds good, Josh. Report back when you know. I just got water, let's go. Welcome back, Ultima. Thanks for being a gamer and drinking some gamer fuel. That's why I never got Sniff Sniff. So sad. It's not too late to buy a copy of Pikmin, Ben, and unlock that trophy. I'm sure your Melee game would love it. All your like events are like, 2005 unlocked Mr. Game & Watch. 2009 did 500, did 1,000 VS matches. 2020 obtained the Olimar trophy. Fun fact, Spider-Man is the reason Power Rangers have Megazord. Is that right? Is that right? He's streaming Pavlov VR. I don't know what that is. But Poggers, question mark? At, I think, 297, I'm going to try to go for the unlock for Flacco. Let's see if I can get him. It's a VR FPS game. Whoa. I feel like VR FPS games are so immersive and fun. I played like an alien-based one on the Oculus, the original Oculus. It was a blast. You would like shoot behind you and in front of you, and you had multiple weapons. It was so much fun. It was so immersive. Wouldn't it be faster for the speedrun to not have a Pikmin save file so you don't see the trophy message? That's true. I'm actually playing on, well, no, you're right. That's actually true. All right, so now we're going to go to a VS match and see if Flacco's there. If not, we'll just have to play a few. But it's good to know if my count is accurate or not. And then if it is Flacco, I should be able to rest Flacco pretty easily. I love calling Falco Flacco. I don't know why. I gotta find my memory card first. It used to be my most prized possession. Let's go, Ben. Let's go. All right, so that was another VS match. Let's see if I unlock Flacco yet. Okay, so it turns out my counting is actually fairly accurate by at least 2 or 3. Because I think I forgot to count some, or I overcounted or something. So another one that should be 299 or 300. I love calling Falco Flacco. There we go. Okay, that's the 300. So I was 1 off in my count. Oh gosh. Okay. We got Flacco. David, you're pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, so we're at 300 for sure. Aramite, how's it going? Welcome on in. Am I correct? Is that Lucas in chat? Flacco is wacko. Forgive Lucas. What up, my beautiful kitty? I'm assuming you're talking to Butternut, right? I mean, it's not your kitty, I guess, but close enough. I also love calling Falco Flacco. Yep, Japanese Spider-Man had a robot. Japanese Spider-Man, eh? Oh, you said you watched a video about that recently, right? I don't like spaceys. Why is that, Josh? They're the puff killer. You know what's funny, though, is at certain, like, percentages, it's really easy to rest spaceys as puff. So. All right, for this one, we're grinding 200 VS matches. So I think we'll unlock Young Link in about 40 minutes, I want to say. Something like that. The N64 controller in the background of the collection room is seriously just an image of the N64 controller. Yes, it is. If you guys ever use Dolphin Emulator and use the free look feature and zoom in, you can easily tell they're just PNGs. Flacco get. Exactly, Lost. Exactly. That ain't Falco. That ain't Flacco. Wombo combo. Power Rangers will definitely be covered in the History of Giants robot video. Let's go, Pixel. That's awesome. Because I don't know how to play as them or against them, and I'm too lazy to bother practicing. That's too bad, Josh. I think you're missing out. Melee's a really fun game. It's fun to learn. I will say, though... Oh, my gosh, not again. What I will say, though, is you will get lots of hate for playing Puff in the Melee community, unfortunately. I still think at, like, a low level, it doesn't really matter what character you play. It only really matters at, like, top-level stuff, in my opinion. So... Not only that, Toby, but there's other elements in the background that are just 2D textures, too. It's not just the N64 controller, but that is one of the most prominent ones. It's very fun, but I enjoy playing it alone. And yeah, people hate me for my Puff, and I'm proud of it. Have you tried playing on Slippy matches, Josh? Like doing an unranked? Just for some practice. I'm sure if you just streamed unranked in my server, people would watch and chat with you. So you wouldn't really be doing it alone. I have a very important message from Lucas. Let's hear it, Essie. I don't know why Lucas couldn't just say it himself. But I just ran into really annoying Falcos. That's true. That you will encounter that. Poop? Wow, I mean... I didn't know we were going with messages like that. I mean, that is... I was not prepared for that. I mean, I know you said really... very important, but I didn't realize we were talking that level of importance. That took my breath away. Oh, that's Luke. Okay, thank you. I thought that was Lucas, so I'm sure it's just someone completely different. I thought Slippy meant Star Fox Slippy. No, Slippy, like, I'm sure that's what Slippy, the emulator modification, is named after, although it's spelled with one I. If you use ! Slippy with an I in chat, you will get a link to that. It is very, very awesome. What a very important message. Thank you for sharing. Annie, I completely echo your thanks. No one's ever prepared for it? I guess not. The other objects in the background, such as the GameCube controller, or the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, are 3D models. So why is the N64 controller only 2D object? Maybe the N64 controller was too much of a pain to model, and they decided, it's far back. It's far back anyways. It was some developer who was like, that was his last project of the night, was to make all this stuff in the background. He's like, screw it. Let's take a photo of one and slap it in there. Let's just... I mean, I guess you wouldn't really Google things back then. I guess you could, because Google was invented by that point, but... We'll just Google image search for a controller. Although I don't know if Google image search was out in 2001. Google came out in 94, I think. I don't know when Google image search came up. Blippi. I like Blippi. Ooh, I like Blippi. I want to create something called Blippi. Oh my gosh, hope no one steals that idea. I've been a Peach player since I was a casual 19 years ago, and I picked up Flacco and advanced 2,000 levels. I love that. One thing you had against you there, Lost, is whatever character you're playing, like if you play your childhood favorite, you gotta undo all the baggage you learned as a casual. So, thanks for the alert, Josh. I appreciate it, my dude. I really appreciate it a lot. Writes down Blippi. No! Don't do this to me. I love the idea of using Blippi for something. There's no legacy command right now. I guess I could do one. That's what I noticed as I started learning to play better. Really? Now, what's funny is I've probably spent tons of hours as my Sheik unlearning my bad habits, but I'm sure there's still carryover. But I'm still like miles better with Sheik than I am any other character. And I actually don't like it. I wish it was a bit closer. I love the Moon theme remix. This is phenomenal. I like this a lot. Okay. All right, we're at 332 matches. So we're nearly halfway there in terms of number of matches. So that's pretty awesome. Once we get to 350, that'll literally be half what we need. I figured there wasn't a command. Just felt like typing that in. Gotcha. Gotcha, Link. Blippi sounds like a cute robot side character in an anime. Agreed. It really does. I like that. Annie's main is Fox. Toby's Fox is Roy. Nice. Game. These are some awesome songs. Rayu, thanks for queuing up all this awesome music. You're listening to WDVK. Your choice for easy listening and gaming classics. If you'd like, please at Rayu in the chat and thank him for his work as DJ. WDVK Radio, your current choice on the dial. Well said. That was the actual quote, but I couldn't remember the whole thing. I just remember WDVK. That's such a memorable combination of letters. Let's go. Poke Floats. I think this is the first time. No, it's not the first time I've been on Poke Floats, actually. But we did unlock Poke Floats by doing, I think, was it 200 matches or was it 250? I don't remember. I think it was 200, actually. Dragon's main is Ness. I love how, oh, Jeff Manning says Ness in Smash 64. I don't know about you guys, but this time is flying for me. I'm having a great time. Even though on paper this is very repetitive, and I bet my hand will get sore after a bit because I'm doing the same repetitive motion. You surprised me how you're able to memorize the announcers' names. I mean, Pat Cashman is actually a family friend of ours. So, Pat Cashman is somebody that I actually know IRL. So that's easy for me to remember. And then Dean Harrington. I've actually worked with Dean Harrington before to get voice clips for a project I used to work on. So I know him too. I don't know Jeff Manning as much, but I just remembered his name because Smash 64 is GOAT. The new guy named Xander Mobus. I think that's the name of the Smash 4 Ultimate announcer. Guys, we just hit our halfway mark, by the way, on number of VS matches. So we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Because it's always a blast here. Always a great time. Because it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And other statements I can poke holes in. Gosh dang it, Reds, though. Song of Storms. Ooh, I like that. That's the Smash 4 Ultimate announcer. He's also, yep, Persona 5 Joker. He's the same voice actor. He's the same voice actor. That's so strange. Also, here's another fun fact. Speaking of voice actors, did you guys you guys remember Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Generations that starred Ezio Auditore? His voice actor, get this, is the same voice actor who currently voices Sonic the Hedgehog. Isn't that wild? I don't think he's a very good Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's the case. Now, that's a song I haven't heard since middle school. Middle school? Bro, don't say that. That song came out during college. Middle school? Bruh. Bruh. That is absolutely a college-age song. That's a huge bruh moment that you just said middle school. Wait, maybe it was high school for me, actually. Brawl Sonic, best voice. By far, Radzo. Well, not by far. I think Ryan Drummond's also pretty good, but I agree. Jason Griffith is my favorite Sonic voice actor. If anybody has seen Sonic X, the voice cast from that game is my opinion, is the best cast. The English dub of 4Kids TV's or Fox Box's Sonic X. It is by far the best cast of voices for the entire Sonic series. That was Mike Pollock's debut as Eggman, and oh my gosh, he remains Eggman's voice as this day. Jason Griffith is "You're Too Slow." That's the Sonic one, who I think is the best one. And then Ryan Drummond was in Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, so he's also very good, and Sonic Heroes. But I still think Jason Griffith is the better Sonic. I think the height of his performance was in Sonic Unleashed. Say what you will about the game, I think the nighttime levels are terrible in that game. But voice acting and performance-wise, stellar. I quite like the modern Sonic voice actor, but then again, that's how I remember him as. Gotcha, Toby. Yeah, I do not like him at all. I gotta be real. Probably the worst one in my opinion, actually. The Sonic X voice is probably my favorite. Yes, that's also Jason Griffith. Brawl, Jason Griffith voiced Sonic in Brawl and Sonic X and Shadow the Hedgehog and every game forward until Sonic Colors or something like that, or I think Sonic Colors was the first one with Roger Craig Smith. Roger Craig Smith is the Ezio Auditore voice actor. Alfred Coleman is best Eggman. Alfred Coleman. Which one is that? Is that for Sonic Adventure? Or is that someone else? I don't know why, but this reminds me of times in Pokemon when I've tried to keep resetting for a shiny. Yeah, after 50 attempts. Yeah, resetting for shinies is rough because it's very slow. It's very slow. I don't blame you at all. I tried to do that for a bit, and I was like, no. I tried to get the shiny Mewtwo in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I did that for like 4 hours or something, and I was like, this is not worth it. This is so boring to me. And it wasn't like mindless enough for you to do something else while you did it. You had to like constantly pay attention. Oh wait, this is a family-friendly stream. Maybe best not to mention the Alfred Eggman. What? I don't get that reference at all. Jim Carrey, best Eggman. Yeah, funny joke, Radzo. Jim Carrey is an excellent Jim Carrey, and that's about it. He's not a good Eggman at all. He was the most entertaining part of that terrible film, but he is no Eggman. in my opinion. I think Mike Pollock is Eggman, and you can't change that. That is absolutely Dr. Eggman. Mike Pollock does such a freaking good job. It's to the point where I hear him in other media, and I'm like, that's just Eggman talking. It's not Mike Pollock. Mike Pollock was also the announcer. Speaking of Pokemon, Annie, Mike Pollock, the current voice actor for Dr. Eggman, is also was the announcer in the Pokemon TV show when it started. Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. That was Mike Pollock also. Snooping as usual, I see. Nice. That's the actor probably you're talking about. I tried doing it for like Darkrai and Diamond after a while. I'm like, okay, no. I completely understand that, Annie, to be honest. Also, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, good games. Good games. You know that Eggman announced video you probably heard for? Eggman announcement video, what? I big agree with the Jim Carrey thing. He was a good Jim Carrey, but not a good Eggman by any means. Yep. And most people disagree, but I think the Sonic movie was really bad. But, hey, everyone, if you enjoyed it, good on you. Everyone has their own preferences and tastes, so there's no problems with what you personally enjoy. I think the strongest part of the Pokemon movie was right at the beginning, with the Mewtwo breaking out of the lab and destroying the car. That was cool. Mewtwo looked awesome. It had a great atmosphere. It really like got me in, and as soon as they introduced the protagonist, I was out. And what's his face? Deadpool actor as Pikachu was just not good. I did not like him at all as Pikachu. And why does Pikachu have to talk? And why does he have to be a detective? Why is there so much Kirby in the trophy gallery? Sakurai and all of his copy abilities. Kirby has a lot of copy abilities, so I'm sure Sakurai wanted them all showcased. And Sakurai worked on Kirby games, so of course he has a strong Kirby bias there. And yeah, Alfred Coleman was the Eggman who made the announcement. From Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub. Oh, I'm not familiar with that, actually. Thoughts on the new Tom and Jerry movie? I haven't seen it or heard of it. There's a new Tom and Jerry movie. That's crazy. Because Japan. I enjoyed Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu. It is weird that a Pokemon was talking, but also made the movie stand out of it. Well, yeah, I think you could argue that it would have more mass appeal if the Pokemon talked, but I don't know. I was hoping for something like actually Pokemon, but they're like, oh, here's a city where like Pokemon can like go to work and they are like humans, but every other city is normal, but this one's special. And I was like, what? That's weird. You know, it's a movie based on a game where Pikachu was a detective and can talk. Yeah, there was that game, but why would they choose that game to base the movie off of? Why not pick anything else? Any other Pokemon game? I don't like the 3D-ish art style. Yeah, and some of the Pokemon look dreadful. Lickitung and Mr. Mime and like, they look so bad. Meowth does talk in the anime, that's true. But again, that was an anime thing. That wasn't like, that wouldn't help bring a movie to life, in my opinion. Like, for an actual Pokemon movie, for it to feel immersive and like an actual Pokemon movie, I wanted like I wanted the world of Pokemon Red and Blue, like realized, you know? A world where there's trainers and gyms and wild Pokemon and like basically pets that are Pokemon. And the whole world of Detective Pikachu just completely tore that to pieces. It just did not work. The trailer dropped a few days ago. Oh, what are your concerns, Dean? I'm interested. I'm sure you're a fan of Tom and Jerry, so what are your thoughts about it? I can link you the Eggman announcement thing. Okay. Yeah, FB's fine, Ultima. Can't say I saw the movie, and I don't think I want to. You're talking about the Sonic movie? You're talking about the Tom and Jerry one. Apom looked really weird. Yeah, Apom looked weird too. I agree with that. All right, guys. We just hit our 400th game. That means we're way more than halfway. We're only 100 away from getting Young Link, which is awesome. And then from there on, it's 100 each until Mewtwo. So, good stuff. Also, I love this music. This is awesome. It's a Detective Pikachu movie. If it wasn't based on even loosely on the game like it was, then it would have been a Detective Pikachu movie. That's true, Link. I guess you're right. I would really love if they use the Detective Pikachu models for more accurate based Pokemon movie. Oh, like, wait. Oh, like reuse the models. I see what you're saying. And my little brother enjoyed the movie and that made me happy. Again, that's awesome. If people enjoyed it, then that's a net good, you could say. I think Tom and Jerry looks great. Look great. I highly disagree with them putting them in a live action setting. It reeks of Tom and Jerry doing some cartoony antics and then live action people just doing a silly face of being like, oh, you. I think they're going to butcher it. Ken Young's in it? Sorry, I don't know who that is. Like, it wasn't based on Detective Pikachu. What would it be? Yeah. Well, that's true, Link. I guess you're right. But, I mean, come on. Pokemon is the largest entertainment franchise and company in the entire world. You don't think there was a full live-action movie coming for it with the live-action craze that's going on right now? They could have made a Pokemon official movie based on anything, and they chose Detective Pikachu. So sad. If it weren't based on Detective Pikachu, live-action Pokemon movie probably wouldn't exist. Man, I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that, actually. I think they could find an excuse for it, to be honest.
Ready, go! Stamina! Ready, go! Stamina!
This is a pleasant song. Rayu Will's adding more awesome tracks to the queue here. Upcoming, currently we have Castlevania NES Orchestrated, which sounds beautiful. Next up, we have Mega Man 2, Willy Stage 1, followed by Fly Me to the Moon, part of Bayonetta's soundtrack, which Radzo added. Then we have Wizards and Warriors medley, which is awesome. Then we have Castlevania Portrait of Ruin coming up after that. He's the Korean guy they put in any movie or TV show they feel they need for a dumb reaction-based comedy. Oh. The Asian guy on The Masked Singer, if you ever... Oh, no, I haven't. But maybe I'd recognize him if I saw what he looks like. I would just imagine Nintendo would be hesitant about live-action movies. Oh, really? Oh, because of the Sonic... Or the Mario... The original Super Mario Brothers movie? Imagine if they made a live-action movie. Live-action Ash, people would have rioted. Yeah, I'm not even saying, like, do Ash or do, like, just rehash the TV show. I mean, like, just do, like, a true Pokemon adventure. Don't pick anyone from, like, a protagonist from any of the games. Make your own protagonist. That's fine. But make it like actual Pokemon World stuff. That would have been so much better. But now that Sonic had success, maybe they'd have done something. I don't know. Yeah, I think they would have. You know what I would want to see? A Pokemon Mystery Dungeon movie? Oh. 2D, not CG. That would be cool. I know you're a big fan of that series, Link. Oh! You mean Senor Chang from Community. Oh! Okay. Senor Chang from Community. That's all he had to say. I know exactly what you're talking about. And he is hilarious in that show. I don't know if they use him in other media. Wily. Did I say Dr. Willy instead of Dr. Wily? I meant Dr. Wily. Thanks for correcting me, Pixel. Oh, we're still on the topic of Detective Pikachu. Anyone remember Wrinkly Pikachu? What the heck is that, Toby Fox? You never seen the show? Okay. It's a really good show. If this were pre-Sonic Movie World, I say Nintendo definitely wouldn't have messed with live action. Really? Huh. Even though they have in the past, Ultima? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games have the best storylines of anything Pokemon, hands down. I heard Knuckles might be the villain in the Sonic sequel. That'd be cool. As anything to make the Sonic movie more like Sonic. Unfortunately, though, they're gonna have the stupid protagonist and his dumb girlfriend. Ugh, I really did not like the characters in a Sonic movie, but they were a step up from the ones in Detective Pikachu. The ones in Detective Pikachu were just forgettable all around. I loved Explorers of the Sky. Really? Is that Mystery Dungeon, Annie, or are you talking about something else? During one frame of Detective Pikachu, someone got a picture of Pikachu with a wrinkly face. Oh, so it's like a meme. I'm not familiar with that, Toby. Thanks for letting me know about that. Them doing so in the past is why. Gotcha. So the fact that they had such a bad experience and such a poor result with the Mario one would make them more hesitant to do one in the future. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. A Pokemon Ranger movie would be cool. Pokemon Ranger. What is that? It's a mystery dungeon game. Okay, it is. Gotcha, Annie. Thank you. Hey, Mandingo. Welcome. Love your stream's aesthetic. Super clean. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. We got a whole melee thing going on, you know. Appreciate you being here, Mandingo. Going off what Link said. Gotcha, Annie. Explorers with the second mystery dungeon game. Was that the one on DS or the one on Game Boy Advance? I know one of them was on... Oh, no. There's Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team. One was on Game Boy Advance and one was on DS. Oh, you did the HUD mock above. Gotcha. That makes things all the more clear. Also, I realized something. I don't remember what character I need to unlock for 400 VS. I might try to pull it up, actually. Marth. Oh. Doing classic mode may... Oh my gosh. You know, I think doing classic mode is actually faster than doing... No, it's not. I think me getting Marth in the beginning is completely unnecessary. I can't tell. Because to unlock Marth... Oh, no, it's... Well, no, it's not, because you got to get Roy. That's what it is. And Roy, I think, is more VS matches than Mewtwo. So, that makes sense. That's the only reason why you'd do that. The Pokemon Cafe in Japan caught wind and offered a wrinkly Pikachu sticker for those who got the special stamp from watching the movie. What? Someone went to Japan to get one? That is crazy. That's crazy. Roy is gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right. All right, guys. We are about 60 matches away from unlocking Young Link. So that is coming up very shortly, and we're making really good time here, I'd say. Rescue Team had one game on the GBA and one on the DS, right. Which one was Blue Rescue Team? Was that on the Game Boy? I know I haven't played some of the Blue Rescue Team as well, but I never finished it. Oh, that's... Maybe Blue Rescue Team's on DS, yeah. It's Roy, Luigi, and Game & Watch and that are after Mewtwo. Yeah, Roy, Luigi, and Game & Watch. That sounds correct, actually, Ultima. Yeah, thank you. I studied it after your last run because I wanted to try and make a route. Nice. I love that, Ultima. That's awesome. The last time I did the speedrun or whatever, it was definitely not optimal. If I were to redo it, I would do things a lot differently. I wouldn't leave the game on for 4 hours to unlock Mewtwo. I would, like, do it this grindy way to get all the characters. I would still go for 15-minute melee, and I would still go for 100-man melee. Well, not 100-man melee, 50-minute melee to do Congo Jungle, and I do it as early as possible, as soon as I unlock Puff. So that part's probably the most stressful part, and then I'd have to go through all the events again after I unlock Mr. Game & Watch. So my run would be a little bit different, and then I could do all the events near the end, I think. Because I unlock Game & Watch through VS matches before I unlock him through the event matches. As I'm watching, I'm doing research, and the pre-Transformers D-clone toys look very different. Really? I love learning about stuff like that. Let's go, Radzo. Love this Castlevania stuff. As, let's see. I still have lots of post-game to go through. Really? And Rescue Team DX. Nice. Luigi's 800, Roy's 900, Mr. Game & Watch is 1000. Nice. I continue the route I came up with too. Yeah? Kind of wanted to try it myself. I don't think I have the equipment for streaming and recording. Hey, whatever you feel comfortable with. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I'd be very interested in it. Took some scrolling before I found one that I recognized. Really? Are you a fan of like Transformer toys and stuff, Pixel? I mean, you're making a video on it, so I'm assuming you are. But yeah. We're about 40 matches away from unlocking Young Link, which is awesome. Part of me wants to be like, no, I queued it for myself and get the record, but part of me knows that I probably won't ever get around to it. Yeah, I mean, it's a big time commitment, to be honest. I'd be very interested to see how you, like, optimize it. Yeah, if you've never played a Mystery Dungeon game, the real journey doesn't begin until after you see the credits. Whoa. That's crazy, Link. I didn't realize they were that massive. Huge Transformers I've collected. Some nice, Pixel. That's so cool. So here's a question. What did you think of the Transformers movies? As a fan of Transformers themselves. I think as a bonus, if we make good time, I might try to do like an event match run just for fun. Like, do a really casual one. The post game in them are huge. That's awesome. Always gotta respect a game that's got a lot of post game going on, you know? The 80s one is my favorite. Bumblebee was another great live action. The other live action ones suck. Really? I've never saw Bumblebee, but I actually thought that the first 3 Transformers movies that I watched, well, I didn't watch the first 3. I only watched the first one, but I hated it. I was like, this is so bad. But people I knew really liked it. The one with Shia LaBeouf and what's her face. Ooh, this is awesome. Arabian Rock. Aladdin Sega Mega Drive. I like this. This is awesome. Hey, Wabby Sabby, welcome. Do you think anyone will ever upgrade the taunt screen from Corneria that Fox Falco to HD? The taunt screen from Corneria. You mean like... You talking about like, where it does like the little like intercom stuff when Slippy talks? That's a good question. I don't know how you go about doing that. You could probably recreate the graphics from scratch, to be honest. I'm sure I could do it, actually, come to think of it. Why do you ask? The first one is alright, but from 2 on, say for Bumblebee, they all suck. Man, I thought the first one was bad. I can't imagine how bad the other ones are then. A lot of it's opened up to you? Gotcha. That's so fun, Link. I can see why you like the game so much. If it's that open, there's so much to do, right? It's got a compelling storyline. What more would you want in a Pokemon game? Bumblebee was the first live-action movie to have the classic designs. What? That's awesome. So, did Bumblebee was not in the same universe as the other Transformers movies, or was it in the same universe? I haven't played Super Mystery Dungeon or DX, but I also haven't played any Pokemon games past Gen 5. Man, I thought Gen 5 was really bad, Annie. I don't know what you thought. I haven't played any past that either, except I have played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I believe is part of Gen 5. And I played Omega Ruby, or Omega Ruby. I played Omega Ruby. I really enjoyed that. And I've also played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Heart Gold Soul Silver is Gen 4. Okay. Then Gen 5 is the latest one that I played too. I could not beat Pokemon White. I was so bored of that game. I couldn't even like beat it. It's the only Pokemon game that I've played that I haven't beaten. It was that much of a drag. The writing in Mystery Dungeon games are great. Nice, Link. I love that. I'm so glad when writing is good in games. That makes a huge difference, I think. It's one of the reasons I love the Banjo-Kazooie games. The writing is just so clever. Obviously in story-based games, right? Gen 4 always has a place in my heart. Nice. Gen 4 is good, but it's the weakest out of the first 4 gens, in my opinion. It's not as bad as Gen 5. It is good, though. I will say Gen 4 is good. But that's when they started to have a little too many Pokemon for my like. Like 386 from Gen 3 was like a good sweet spot where it's like, okay, there's enough where it's like a real challenge to get all of them. And then you feel like really accomplished afterwards. After that, it was like, Oh, heavens. There's too many. There's just too many. Like, we're at like almost 1,000 mons now. That is absurd. That is absurd. You really expect me to catch 1,000? I guess there's a reason that they changed their tagline from gotta catch them all. I don't know what it's changed to, but Gen 4 will always be my favorite. Sinnoh is the coolest region, and if we count remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver is the best series. Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are phenomenal remakes. I agree with that, Ultima. I agree with that. To be fair, there's probably more than 1,000 animals IRL. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't disagree with you there. But is there a game that where you try to catch every single animal and own every single animal? I doubt that. I doubt that. All right, guys, we're at 490. We're only 10 away from unlocking Young Link, which is awesome. Gen 2 is my least favorite in terms of new Pokemon. Really? I can see that. I think they only added 100 new ones, right? But I like a lot of them that were added. A lot of the baby Pokemon I like too. I love Pichu and Elekid and Magby. I think they're awesome. There's indeed a game where we try to chronicle every animal. We call it Zoology. That sounds like a really fun game. I wonder how many people have 100% of that, Ultima. Do you know? Alright, guys, we're at 4 away. So I think when I'm at 498, or no, 497, I'll do it after this one. I'm going to go to the main. So I may have miscounted some. I want to play Pokemon more, but I also want to play like 17 games at once. Right? To know what I mean by good, in Rescue Team DX, there's a few instances where you have to lie, wrong option, and most of them will let you keep going, though. It's pretty funny. Really? Oh, until you go back to the main path? Gotcha. I don't think anyone's 100% completed the entirety of Zoology. Man, disappointing. Disappointing. Why are we not 100% of that yet? Kind of cringe, if you ask me. The Transformers comics are surprisingly... Okay, that we're at 500 now. So I was only 1 off again. Or I was 2 off. No, oh yeah, I was only 1 off. I was only 1 off. Maybe these matches do count as VS matches. Oh no. Oh my word, really? Thanks, Ceiling. Okay. That is Young Link. Cool stuff. We're at either 500 or 501. I'm going to do something and increase it by 1 and see if that counts. I don't think it counts. I don't think it counts. Alright, so if someone can look at... What's the time between Falco and Young Link? If you guys can look on my overlay. Can someone do the math and figure out how many minutes that is? Probably like 1 million undersea creatures we don't know of. Yeah, right? Yeah, I feel like Zoology's got to incorporate all of it. It's got to incorporate all of it. What would it be called? Like, what would the term for Zoology, land life, I guess, plus sea life be called then? Zoology plus sea life? 3712. Thank you so much, Ultima. I really appreciate that. So it took me a little under 40 minutes to do 200 VS matches. So because we have 200 left, you can expect it to take another 40 minutes until we do break the targets. So, like, you don't have to pick the right option. You'll still get the same place in the end. You'll just get stuff like your partner asking Pelipper if he can carry you them into space. Oh my gosh. That's so fun. Just goofy stuff like that, Link. I love that. I think the sea life is a marine biology because the JoJo character is a marine biologist. Marine biologist. What comes to mind for a marine biologist when I hear it is there's a Seinfeld episode that involves George Costanza making up a lie that he's a marine biologist, and it ends up biting him in the butt in the end of the episode. I don't know if anybody here watches or is familiar with or enjoys Seinfeld, but I actually do like the show a lot, even though it's been memed to oblivion. I like the theme too. The theme's been used for memes. I think it's a good theme. It's so funny. I don't think the CPU has hit me once in all these matches, and I guess it's technically more optimal to plug in another controller. Oh gosh, I thought it was Ness for a second. That was weird. That could have been the first one where I get hit. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Okay, we got a Seinfeld fan in the chat after all. There's lots of categories and subcategories for giant robots. Really, Pixel? What are you learning about? How many categories are there? Reminds me of a Minecraft achievement literally called I'm a Marine Biologist, where you pick up the fish in a bucket. That's so good, Toby. I wonder what kind of if it's a reference to something or if it's just a goofy little... It's a goofy thing or not. This is so epic, you guys. I can't believe we've like almost unlocked most of the roster by now. We've unlocked most of the roster by now, actually. And it's only taken us under 2 hours. Dingo, how's it going? Welcome on in. Thanks for being here. How are you? And there's a lot of categories and subcategories for giant robots. I already read that. That's kind of awkward. Pastor Dustin is a huge Seinfeld fan. There's actually a Doom hack where they play in Seinfeld's apartment. That's so good. How many Superman references are hidden in the room? How's your evening going, Dingo? Welcome on in. We are only 80 matches away from unlocking Ganondorf. I'm not a huge fan of Seinfeld, but I do watch an episode occasionally. It's interesting how the old reruns from the early 90s are in HD quality because they filmed... they filmed rather than tape the show. What? They did? I didn't know that. That's so cool. So what do? They just like convert each frame, like they convert to like 23 FPS or 30 FPS to each frame in HD or whatever. Your man Ganon, Ultima. Your man Ganon. He's next. There's a lot, of course. There's transforming, but there's subcategories like weapon bots, combing bots, most of them created by Transformers. So robots creating robots, to quote C-3PO from Star Wars Episode 2. Machines... Oh, no, wait. Something my circuits, or something my circuits. Machines making machines. How perverse. That's a quote from that movie, I think. Bless my circuits? Something my circuits. What does he say in that movie? I can't remember. Oh, combining bots, not combing bots. What are combing bots? I don't want to know. PM Ganon is probably and will be my favorite Smash character. PM Ganon is sick. I love his levitate. I love how he feels. I agree, Ultima. PM Ganon is phenomenal. I like Ganondorf in every Smash game he's in, except for Brawl and Smash 4. So I guess half the ones he's in I don't like, but still. The monster version of Newman in the Doom hack says, when you control the mail, you control information. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman. Yes, movies and TV shows shot in film versus videotape can be converted to full HD. Let's go. I bet everyone that made videotape are kicking themselves instead of doing film. PM Ganon, I already read that. That's kind of awkward. One thing I like about Brawl Smash 4 Ganon is the up smash at least. He does one big foot into the sky. Yeah. I'll give that credit to Brawl because I refuse to give Smash 4 Ganon any credit. Smash 4 Ganon, from an artistic standpoint, is the ugliest looking character in all of Smash. Uglier than Melee Yoshi, and I fully mean that. The Twilight Princess Ganondorf is a great good design, and it worked great in the Brawl art style, but it translated terribly in the Smash 4 art style. It looks so bad. So bad. There are even multiple types of Transformers that can't transform. Then why are they called Transformers? They gotta be Transformers in name only or something. Goodness. Well, I wouldn't knock the entire Smash 4 art style. That's not my favorite, but some characters just really did not look good in it at all. Goodness. And Ganondorf is one of them. The Twilight Prince... Even Ocarina of Time Ganondorf would have looked better, I think. That's why TV shows from the 50s and 60s appear to be in much higher quality than shows in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, because the former were shot in film, where the latter were shot on tape. That is fascinating. Wow. That is nuts. Who'd have thunk it? Even the menus in Smash 4 I don't like, especially the font. I don't remember the typeface used in Smash 4, actually. It's so unmemorable to me. Smash 4 again had some good custom specials, like down B that gives them decent horizontal recovery. Really? I don't remember anything about the custom moves, Radzo. I thought the custom moves were just this gimmick that ended up coming back as spirits or whatever, I guess. I don't really know. I always thought custom moves were such a bad idea because, like, there's no way for a meta to develop if you want to include them or take them seriously. I guess more options in theory are good, but don't waste your dev time making other moves and having to balance all those moves. That just sounds like a nightmare. Give characters just their normal moves and then make a better single player or add bonus content or whatever, you know? Oh, they just needed to learn the ability to transform, and then they became Transformers. I'm glad that Ganon reverted back to his Ocarina of Time. I cannot agree with you more, Dingo. I love what they did with Ganon in Ultimate from an artistic standpoint. They got him his Ocarina of Time look back. They gave him his good voice back, his good design. Ugh, it's so much better. Ocarina of Time is indeed best Ganon. Someone who hasn't played any Zelda, let's go Ultima. I'm glad you think so. Ocarina of Time Ganondorf is the strongest. They might be able to develop some AI software or something to go frame by frame of the videotape shows to sharpen them to HD, but that's way more expensive and time consuming. Yeah. You basically want to use like an AI upscaler or something like that. With custom moves, I always gave Sonic the speed upgrades. Really, Pixel? How fast was he then? He must have been a fast boy. Another opinion from someone who has never played Zelda. I think Twilight Princess Zelda is the best Zelda, and I dislike the current Ultimate Zelda. Really? Huh, I've heard people think, like, the Twilight Princess Zelda has the least character of any of them. What's your question, Essie? My problem with custom moves in Smash 4 was the only good ones were Palutena, and Mega Man, because they weren't just stat tweaks. Really? Like, they were unique animations and stuff? I wish Link in Smash Ultimate had his Ocarina of Design too. Yes! Yes, I know! I completely agree. I think it's such a mistake that they used his Breath of the Wild design as the main costume. Absolutely keep his Breath of the Wild design for, like, another costume, but don't make that his main design. Like, that's so stupid, man. His green hat and tunic is an iconic look. And they just, like, just because Breath of the Wild was the latest game to come out for Ultimate, they just replaced it. I'm so sad about that. My bro and I are talking, and I said I feel most men would care if their girlfriend proposed to them instead of them getting proposed to their girlfriend. Do you think most men would care? I do think most men would care. It depends on where you mean. Like, if you mean the United States, yes, I 100% do. I think guys try to find the right time to ask, and if someone finds, oh gosh, that worked out. If someone's like planning a time and if the girl in the relationship jumps the gun and proposes first, that would be bad, I think. I like Twilight Princess Zelda because she feels the most, I don't know, mature. That's true. Royal. Ultimate Zelda feels like generic anime cute blonde girl, and of course the weeaboos will think that it has more character. I low-key agree with you, Ultima. Ultimate Zelda's okay. I think she comes from A Link Between Worlds, maybe? Is that right? Or A Link to the Past? I don't know. She's okay, but not the best Zelda by any means. I think Ocarina of Time. I have a very strong bias towards the character and designs and direction in Ocarina of Time. I just think they're the most iconic, like, strongest designs. Because I think Twilight Princess goes a little too heavy on the realism and, like, overcomplicated the designs a bit. Just a little bit. But Ocarina of Time had, like, great balance, I think. The problem that Breath of the Wild Link is right-handed, but Ocarina of Time Link is left-handed. Oh. Well, Fierce Deity. There's a Fierce Deity Link, and he's left-handed too. Plans aside, would most men care if the girlfriend made the first move? Yeah, I think so. I think most men would care. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. Anecdotally, though, I do think so. Yeah. I kind of like Skyward Sword Zelda because she has the most character. Skyward Sword Zelda is good, but not the most iconic one, I don't think. And I do not like the art style in Skyward Sword. I like it on paper, but in-game, I think they look the ugliest out of every Zelda game. They look so bad, I think. I think in Worlds, yeah, gotcha. Ocarina of Time Zelda is good, but Twilight Princess is always your favorite. Fair enough, fair enough. If you like the more, like, royal, like, you know, serious look, then sure. But I still think nothing beats Ocarina of Time. Nothing beats Ocarina of Time character design. We're talking Zelda, Flandog. Welcome on in. Zelda's based on both A Link Between Worlds and A Link to the Past. Thanks for clarifying, Dingo. That's good to know. It's good to know. I never played Skyward Sword, and the Zelda wasn't in Smash, so I wouldn't really care. Gotcha. Are you familiar with the design at all? It's like, she's got, like, ponytails and stuff, and very different Zelda design from the other ones. Twilight Princess Link was left-handed in the GameCube version and right-handed in the Wii version because motion controls. Right. So from that, we can decide that, okay, canon, because Twilight Princess was a last-minute Wii game and it was made for the GameCube. Canon-wise, Twilight Princess Link is left-handed also, and they just mirrored the entire game to force motion controls on the Wii. So that's very easy for me. I don't think there's a dispute about that. We're talking about which Zelda we like most. My vote is Twilight Princess. Yeah. I know the design. I don't care for it, but I can see why people like it. As for Skyward Sword, Zelda, yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that, Ultima. And Zelda's also the first Zelda character to actually have spoken dialogue. Really? Is that in Skyward Sword? Oh, in Smash. Yeah, she says something in the World of Light opening cutscene. It's really, she has a really cringe voice too, at least in English. Man, can we all acknowledge? I know we were talking about this earlier. There's some awesome takes in chat. I believe by Toby Fox. But the Wii, like, motion control games just did not age well. I think the exceptions to that are Mario Galaxy's okay, and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption I actually really do like. But most games that use motion controls just have not aged well in direct proportion to the amount of motion controls they forced on you. One, because motion controls are kind of a gimmick, especially in that era, and the Wii's motion controls weren't even that good until even Wii Motion Plus, where it was okay. It was okay in Wii Motion Plus. The gyro controls on the Switch controllers are worlds better than the Wii ones. Worlds better. And I would say the motion controls for Splatoon enhance it, and they're optional. So if you don't like motion controls, you can completely turn them off and still play. But when you use motion controls with gyro and a controller on Splatoon, it's the best of all worlds. I genuinely think that. Link, the Faces of Evil, best design, by far. Wait, that was Zelda? I thought that was a Fire Emblem character. No, that was Zelda. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly the line. Might have been Zelda, I'm probably wrong. I didn't pay too much attention, just assumed it was a Fire Emblem character because anime voice. Exactly, Ultima. Wii Bowling had aged very well. That's true, Dayu. I guess that's true. I think... Okay, let me put it this way, Dayu. But the whole point of Wii Sports was motion controls. So where the entire game was, like, meant to, like, show the benefits of the motion controls, the games are salvageable, I would say. But I mean, like, where they try to shoehorn motion controls into games that didn't necessarily benefit from motion controls, at least in the way that the Wii had them, I would say. So good clarification there, Dayu. Well, I don't find the Wii remotes bad. I actually enjoyed everything about them. Really, Flandog? I'm glad you enjoyed them. I do not like the Wii remotes at all, myself. Yeah, I'm right. It was Zelda. Dang, Toby. I'm not a big Splatoon guy. Gotcha, Pixel. I really enjoy Splatoon 2 a lot. That's not a good Zelda. Yeah, Ultima. I'm not a fan. There's a time and a place for motion controls. Exactly, Link. I agree. Or if you can, like, make it completely optional, I think that's always fine. But some of the games, so many of the games in the Wii era just relied so heavily on the motion controls, and they had to use that stupid sensor bar and stuff. It was such a mess. Is it me, or does Breath of the Wild Zelda sound British? And the American dub? I don't think so. Oh, hard agree. It's just like the shoehorned Connect features on the 360. Exactly. I completely agree. But except even the Connect adventure games weren't that good. So we're doing good on pace here. We're saving some good time. We're only a little over 2 hours, and we've almost unlocked Ganondorf. That's pretty good. It's just like the shoehorn. I already read that. That's kind of awkward. I love rereading things and then saying that I'm rereading them and claiming that it's awkward. But it's probably, in effect, not like that awkward. All right, guys, we're at 9 away from unlocking Ganondorf. Hey, J-Bick, welcome back. How are ya? How's your Tuesday going? It's good to have you in chat, my friend. You do be here indeed. Didn't Link and the gang first have voices in those CDI games? Yeah, I think that was the debut of their voice acting. Yes. Okay, what you can do, if you use !run, Flandog, it'll explain this run. And if you have questions after that, I can answer them. I think I had a Connect game, and it was kind of a Wii Sports spin-off, rip-off. Yeah, Connect Sports. You had Connect Sports, I think. And I want to say Rare made those games, sadly enough. Link talked once, only once. Wait, really? In what context, Toby? We don't talk about those. Exactly, Charles. We don't talk about those at all. It's good. I did like 2.5 hours of Ring Fit. Let's go, J-Brick. Nice. You feeling like you got a good workout? Good work. I know you got that fairly recently, right? You got your Ring Fit fairly recently. I think the other day, right? Maybe last week? A couple weeks ago? The CDI games were the only times Link talked. Gotcha. Man, that's so cringe. Okay. I'm wondering how the song ended up here. The fight against Klulek's theme from Super Mario RPG is the boss theme from Final Fantasy IV. What? That's crazy. Well, excuse me, princess. That's crazy, Ryu. I had no idea. The CDI games weren't the only time Link talked. Oh, really? Tell us more, Flandog. I did an hour and a half this morning and then another hour a while ago. Dang! You got it yes. Oh, you got it yesterday. Okay. Oh, David. Bruh. David! You are messing up all the things. Bruh. I'm gonna blame the lag for that. I'm gonna John about the lag. If I couldn't get him at that point, that would have been really sad. All right, that's Ganondorf. Link talks in the manga. Oh, okay. There's another example of Link talking. What about like mediums where you can hear him talk though? More paid homage to the FF series? Oh, Final Fantasy series versus made fun of it. More paid homage than made fun of it. Gotcha. I'm talking about the mainline titles. When Wind Waker... Oh, that's right! Yeah, Wind Waker does talk. Wind Waker Link does talk. Come on! He does say that. That's crazy. Yeah, Mario RPG is a boss that made fun of a Final Fantasy final boss. Oh, really? That's awesome, Pixel. I didn't know that. The cartoon. Gosh dang it, the cartoon. Freaking heck, man. You guys, we have world record pace right now. That is very exciting. I am a fan of that. Nice. And again, thank you so much to Ryu and to Radzo for adding music. Anyone that's a reminder that anyone that's a subscriber or a VIP can add YouTube songs to the playlist that you're listening to right now, if you'd like. Please don't include any DMCA strike content stuff. I'll have to skip it if I think it's going to get a DMCA on my channel, which we want to avoid for many reasons. So. Yeah, Mario RPG was a joint project of Square and Nintendo. Yep, that's right. That's why people are hoping for Geno. if Square Enix will like cooperate. Because technically Gino is a Square Enix character now. Link also appeared in Captain in the game Master. Wait, what? What is that, Pixel? Did I read that right? Yep, basically remixes are the ones that qualify. If you do like a game remix or a game soundtrack, that's okay. But yeah, lots of like, you know, your standard radio music or like anything with a band that might be on Spotify, probably not allowed. Probably not allowed. I'm in the Forbidden Woods. I don't know what to do. In Breath of the Wild? Please don't rickroll. I will skip meme stuff too, Redzo, and you know it. You know that. You were just saying that to provoke me. Can you believe it, guys? We are already only like 80 so matches away from unlocking Mewtwo. We thought we'd never see the day. We thought we'd never see the day. One time I used Persona 5 music for a video and never got a copyright strike, but one day I used the same song for another video and then got a copyright strike. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. So yeah, I think it's the safest bet is to do with like remixes of songs. Oh, and Wind Waker. Oh. I don't remember the Forbidden Woods in Wind Waker. The giant flower, you need to get the boomerang down? Oh. I don't remember that part in the game very well. I don't know what y'all's music taste is, and I don't want to play anything you don't like. Oh, Ultima, play whatever you want. If it's like game related, it doesn't matter. If I don't like it, I'll skip it. I mean, it's not like we're gonna sit here and suffer. Just play whatever you want. I request first and worry later. Do what Radzo does. Maintain Radzo's philosophy. Yeah, right now there's nothing in the queue. Actually, no, there is. Rayu has added another amazing Chrono Trigger song to the queue, but that's about it for the what's next in the queue. Phantom Hourglass does have points, but you're supposed to say something into the mic, and for a few of them, a text box appears to be by Link show up on the map screen, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Link or Celia. Oh. So that's the one case where it might be Link talking, but it's not specified, I think is what you're saying. Gotcha. Good to know. I'll be eating a lot of food after this because I am hungry. Probably Celia. Gotcha. You guys know a lot about Zelda games. I want to do another shout out to my Discord server. If you guys want an awesome place to hang out where we talk about this stuff all the freaking time and have awesome voice chats, you should totally join. Everyone in this chat, I love every single one of you. You're all great conversationalists. You've stuck around for the stream. It would honestly make me so happy if you guys join the Discord server. And the text box in question is stuff like, oh, hey over there. I was like, hey over there. Yeah, with hey over there text, it does make it seem like your help partner or whatever is instructing you on what to do. So I would assume it's Celia also, to be honest. I love it when it's like an easy stage to die on. I think Mushroom Kingdom 2. Oh no, Mushroom Kingdom, I mean, is my favorite one because you just dash right and fall, and that's it. Really quick. The only Zelda games I've ever played are the classic NES series version of the Legend of Zelda on the GBA and Wind Waker. Whoa. Cool. Hey, those are still good games. The context is getting someone's attention. Over here. Why is it a lie, Toby? Sarah's not as active in the chat tonight. I was talking with my family since my brother's back home safely. Let's go! I'm so glad to hear that, Andrew. That's wonderful news. I didn't realize that just happened. How's he feeling? I played Link's Awakening, both the GBC and the Switch port. Nice. That's awesome. I heard it's a really good game, but although I never played it myself, I was tempted to pick up the Switch version, but I never did. I played a bit of it at PAX 2019? PAX West 2019, I think. Or was it 2018? I can't remember. The MSU-1 chip ROM hack of the SNES Zelda game includes an opening video. Whoa, what? What opening video is that? 2019. Okay, gotcha. He said he was very groggy from the medicine, but he's feeling fine. I'm so glad to hear that, Andrew. That's amazing news. Props. I'm glad we're able to pray for him. That's when it came out. Okay, so it's 2019. It was probably PAX West 2019 then. We've almost got Mewtwo, guys. I still need to beat the Switch version of Link's Awakening. Thanks to all y'all for the prayers and well wishes. It really means a lot. Good. Continue to share with us stuff going on with you, man, because we care about you. I can speak for myself. I care about you. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. So we can be thinking about what's going on in your life. Are you the leader of Family Friendly Live? I am the leader of Family Friendly Live. Yes, Jay, I am. We just got through a bunch of applications. I want to say we got to everyone, but not quite. I think we're like, there's a few people left, I want to say. But I'll make sure and tweet out once we've gotten to everyone in the queue and be like, hey, because people said that they've applied and we've never gotten the application. So after our team goes through everyone, I should say, I'll make a tweet about it and say, hey, we got back to everyone, whether they made it or not. And if you still haven't heard back, please reapply, because it means that your application went into the ether, or we may have missed you, which I don't think we missed anybody so far, but the end of the speedrun is near, yes. What this is really going to come down to is my target test speedrun, or lack thereof. I have not practiced the target test really at all, so that could be the most crazy part of the run, where I'm the least optimal. It's at the very end of the run, too. So, gaming is my passion. Is that right, Toby? Man, the queue is now completely filled. Thanks, guys. Ooh, that looks awesome, Ultima. Can't wait to get that. I cannot wait to get to that song. One thing I'm trying to work on more is speaking more clearly. I think talking quickly isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think when I slur my words, that's not my favorite thing. So I'm trying to speak more clearly for you guys. Yeah, and we hit the goal, so I'm playing Zug on stream at some point. Target test in Melee gives every character a unique layout of break the targets. Something I like, since it wasn't too repetitive doing in Smash titles. Yes. Oh yeah. In Smash 64 and Melee, break the targets actually was interesting, because like what you said, each character got their own special, tailor-made for them. And then when Brawl came out, they're like, here's the same exact target test, but here's 5 of them, and every character has them. It's like, what is the point? What's the point of target test now? And that's why I like Board the Platforms too. Board the Platforms in 64 was awesome because it's the same thing. Each character had their own unique level designed for them. I thought that was so cool. But you know the feeling, Ultima, really? When it comes to slurring your speech? Or something else I said? Because I have a tendency to talk quickly, including when I give speeches and things. So I'm trying to slow down a bit when it comes to that. I could imagine making 30 plus target tests would be a bit of an undertaking, and it only get worse with newer titles. Yeah, but what is the point of target tests at that point? I'm sorry. I get not wanting to do it for 70 plus characters or whatever, but bruh, don't even include it at that point. I mean, it'd be hard to make one for every character. Yeah, you have bad speech, really? Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say, I wouldn't be as harsh to say I have bad speech, but I have some bad speech habits I'm trying to get rid of. 80-something target stages in Ultimate? Yeah, right, Radzo? I'm sure that would take no time at all to think of clever levels for each character. Be fine, just add it to the list, At current pace, I might hit 2.5 hours at Mewtwo. That would be awesome. the speech thing. Not just slurring with talking quickly, but speech impediments in general. Gotcha. I would say I'm fortunate where I don't have too many of those myself. I would say slurring speech randomly and stuttering once in a while might be the worst of it for me. But I've also taken a lot of speech classes in high school and college, and I've done theater and acting and things. So I've actually learned some techniques for effective communicating. So I've had a lot of advantages when it comes to that. But, man, some people have really bad speech impediments too. One other thing that I'm trying to do is the tone, not just the cadence of my speech, but also the intonations, where I go up to the end of my sentences like this, and everybody talks like that, and I try not to because you sound annoying and unintelligent when you talk that way. So I'm trying to curb it and make my sentences more level and go down a bit at the end of the sentences and not go up, because that is the temptation. Everybody in college, there's a video of me where I'm interviewed for, what is it, about the university I went to. And you can Google it and find it. And I hate that video because I go up at the end of my sentences every time, and I sound like this. It's so painful. The goal there is have some kind of script, have an idea of what you want to say. And when you don't know what you're going to say, pause. Just pause. You don't need to fill things with and but and so and all those filler words. So, I have had to take speech classes in school for years. I still do. That's awesome, Pixel. I'm glad. Do you enjoy speech classes? Some people really do not. It'll happen after rollback is added to Ultimate. Gosh dang it, Redzo. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen. Never had a speech class, really? Yeah, I had a unique high school in that we were required to take speech classes for all 4 years. And I did some speech classes in college just because I chose to. I enjoy speech stuff. So, I sometimes have trouble speaking since I rarely interact with a lot of people growing up. Gotcha, Dingo. Gotcha. What Ultima? Is not an answer. Judge Judy. Nice, Rayu. I like that. I didn't watch a lot of Judge Judy, but... Oh gosh, I had a communications really bad at... Oh. Sorry. I had a communications class, public speaking, and it was bad. Why was it so bad, Annie? The class itself wasn't bad. I'm just really bad at public speaking. Really? Is it a confidence thing? Why would you say you're not good at public speaking? I know a lot of people have like a big fear of public speaking, but I love public speaking. Assuming like it's a topic that you've like researched and that you want to talk about, I would say public speaking can be really rewarding. You get to you get the stage and you get to convey a message you want to convey. Ooh, let's go. Ultima, this is awesome. I love metal remixes and metal covers. Whew, this is good. I was referring to that interview video thing. Oh dear, yeah. It's hard to watch for me. Socially awkward, really, Toby? I'm not here to immediately dismiss that claim, but a lot of people I know that say that they're socially awkward it's not necessarily accurate. They just say they are. Communication classes were not my favorite classes, and I get extremely nervous talking in front of people. It is also an easy grade in college. Nice, Dingo. There you go. This guy makes really great metal covers. Yeah? Yu-Gi-Oh! OST covers? That's awesome. What? Can you use the song command in chat so I can see the name of it? I want to remember who this is so I can refer back to it later. I love what I'm hearing. Hey, Blue Purple, welcome back. Public speaking is fun in my opinion. I have to do it all the time for my job. Really? So you're biased towards making public speeches. What do you do for work, and what requires you to make them so often, Blue? Okay, Final Fantasy VII opening. Bone of Deer 141 is the name of the channel. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Rayu. I appreciate that. I have more confidence with words on a screen rather than vocally. Gotcha. That's the case for a lot of people. That's why people will, be tempted to text things rather than, go to someone face-to-face and, tell them. I really like this cover. Sounds awesome. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite single-player game ever. Oh, I'm also a texter rather than a talker, really? Gotcha. That was the one class I liked better online because I had to do film and upload a video only for the professor to see. Oh! Still filmed it 200 times so it was perfect. Dang, Annie. What grades did you get in that class? If you did it like 200 times, that's crazy. So what makes Final Fantasy VII your favorite Ultima? It's like RPG gameplay, right? I haven't really played any Final Fantasy games myself. I just don't like interacting with people in person. Why is that, Redzo? Holland? Wait, can we get Holland? Dilarna? Let's go! Congratulations, Andrew, for gaining VIP status. That's awesome. Good job, man. Can we get some hype in chat for Andrew? Getting the VIP badge? Let's heckin' go, dude. That's 50,000 David V points, so that's a long time to save up. Congrats, man. About to head out, but I noticed this button. I thought I should press it. That is awesome, Andrew. Congrats. Congrats. That is a big deal. There didn't used to be any texting way back in the day. I know, right? You had to talk to people in person. Crazy, right? Or you can send letters, I guess. Steve's song. Oh, and Smash Ultimate. Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't familiar with that. Story and characters. Also the materia system. It uses to decide whether what characters do what's... Sorry. Is used to decide what characters do what is actually a lot of fun to use throughout the game. Gotcha. Okay, so the story and characters in Final Fantasy VII. Nice. Thanks for the hype, Anthony. Appreciate it. Thanks, Dingo. I thought about saving up for 10 million. Really? Really, Andrew? Gabby swear? One of us. One of us. The fellow VIPs in chat are rejoicing. Ultima, there was also no Melee way back in the day. Oh, plenty of people don't remember Life Without Melee. Half the people in the Discord are born after it. When I said 200 times that was an exaggeration, right. It was an easy A, nice. I'm glad to hear that, Annie. You need those clutch easy A ones. All right, guys, this is the last one. The last one I can keep track of. Because we're about to unlock Mewtwo if my calculations are correct. So let's find out. Also some crazy materias like HP, MP, which switch your HP and MP in case you wanted that, I guess. It's kind of crazy. Like, that was an option in the game. I was born before Melee came out. All right, Dingo, let's go. Some people are not. All right, my calculation was correct. That was the 700th match. So I will mash as soon as I defeat Mewtwo. Okay, survive that. Oh. Oh. All right. That's Mewtwo. So now we're going to go for the target test stuff. And this is going to be a grind. But let's do it. Nope, not event match. Stadium target test. Okay. So here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. I have not practiced these at all. So here goes nothing. Nope. I did not mean to pass through that platform. That was kind of scary. Okay, that was good. Okay, Dr. Mario's is definitely a tougher one for me, so I'm very happy with the first attempt there. Again, this is coming from someone that does not practice this. Fair is not the most optimal way to do that. Okay, that was good. I guess I could use Cape to go through that instead of doing it the long way, but whatever. Anything up there? No. 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 33 seconds. No, 33 seconds wasted. What a silly way to die. Also, sorry if I'm not really looking at chat right now. I'm trying to focus. Like a gamer. Okay, David. You really figure out how bad your movement is when you do break the targets. That was close. Man, I had such a good run. If I didn't mess up in that dumb way, I would have gotten a really good time. Okay. I had a temptation to hit the button, but only when I kill Game & Watch. No! David! Failure. Okay, that's 0.38 more I gotta add. I'm assuming I'm doing this run for, like, an additional target test submission. The fact that Luigi cannot wall jump is not very helpful. David. Okay, that's good. Nothing to press. Bowser. Aren't you also... Sorry, I can't really read that. Okay, David, bro. No reason to go down there and, like, risk something crazy. Okay, that was good. Or you're using an 8? Oh, it's an 8-bit theme. It's a remix of it. Gotcha. Yeah, I am. There's some lag because I'm looking at this through OBS, and there's a lot of delay in my capture card. So, gosh dang it, David. Dang it, David, this should not be this hard. I do not like Peach's movement. I'm just very unfamiliar with it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I know, Luigi can't wall jump in Melee, even though he can wall jump in, like, the Mario games. It is kind of strange. I want to end with Jigglypuff. So I need to remember to do that if I can. If I don't, it's not a big deal, but it'd be preferable. For several reasons, actually. One, Jigglypuff is one of the easiest target tests. Oh, okay, David. Gosh, David. Your movement with characters is not what it could be. Okay. Try to avoid doing Jigglypuff if I can remember. Not super optimal, but cherry limeade. Oh my word, I love cherry limeade. I have. Okay, that actually went pretty well. Assuming I don't die from this. I don't know if that's a ceiling or not. I'm not going to risk it. I managed to do that really slowly. Those crazy optimizations of the PM target test records. This one's actually kind of hard. I'm very pleased with this so far, though. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was actually good. Just don't die, David. Okay, that was actually really good. I'm happy with that. I've died so far in a really dumb way on Mario's, but Young Link's is one of the toughest ones. I should get that one out of the way. Oh, David, no! 18, 16. David, that was so stupid. Not happy with that at all. Falco jumps too high, bro. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was actually not bad. I did recover decently from that stupid... I really struggle with this one, dude. As you'll probably see. Oh, no. Oh, boy. No. Here we go. I should do that. I guess I'll just do this. Wait, can I just slice through this? No, I can't. Shoot. Oh, so close. Yes, okay. Yes! Okay, getting that on the first try was such a big deal. I'm also going to do everything around Jigglypuff, so I remember to end with Jigglypuff. Poggers indeed. Except for that mess up. Oh man, Pichu's is also such a freaking pain. I don't know if you guys are ready for Pichu's. Go after that one last, probably. And Anthony, no, I don't think I've seen the Project M times for target tests and how optimized they are. Okay, that's fine. Now we're gonna get Pichu out of the way. Because man, is Pichu rough. Okay, that worked. This is the tricky part. These act as ceilings, so if I get hit... Okay, I'm very happy that I got that. Holy snap, okay. Marth and Roy's are actually a little weird too. This part's really annoying. So I'll try to... I want to hit reset, I don't want to go to the screen. That was super freaking lucky. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? David! No. David, you idiot! I'm glad I'm doing this one early. I did not want to fall off the platform there. David! First mate Dan, welcome back, dude. Oh, David, you're doing so good until this one. Holy crap, dude. Okay, this is not going well. This stupid flipper, man. There's gotta be a way to beat it. Okay, get out of there. Get the frick out of there, dude. Hopefully the rest is not as difficult as that part. Good. Nope. I wouldn't say the F word. Play melee then, first mate. Play it, man. It's a good one. David, bro. That's better. How am I supposed to get that one? Unbelievable. All right, well, I guess I gotta end over there then. That'll work. That'll work. Whew. Slippy does have matchmaking now. It's super good. Okay, so we'll end with Jigglypuff to hopefully unlock Mr. Game & Watch. Unbelievable. What a huge waste. For a really dumb reason. Okay, whatever. Only lost like 20 seconds or something like that. Not too bad, not too bad. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I'll check who it is after this. right. Oh, this one's kind of funny. You just play as Popo. And it's like, oh, heavens above. And it's like you're playing Ice Climber. Which is super cool. I really like that. Okay, not bad. It's kind of hard to see where that guys. I'm sure with RNG, it's not completely RNG. It's probably like on a time clock type thing. Woo. Okay. Ice Climbers 1 look chill compared to some of the other ones. Yeah. Right, Annie? Agreed. And also, nice pun. Which Ultima pointed out. Okay, did not mean to do a wall jump there. That was kind of scary. Okay, that was pretty good.
Break the target, Zelda. Ready? Go!
Bruh. Bruh. Those sliding off physics were whack. No. Gosh, dang it, David. That was kind of scary. Okay, we're done the youngling, so I think Jigglypuff's the last one. After this. Go back for those later, even though I should probably tackle those first. Oh well, oh gosh, David. Please don't run off like a dork. So the last two are over there. Okay, this is the final one, I think. Hope I did this right. That was a silly thing to get hit by. Here goes nothing. All right, so it's not when I kill Game & Watch, but when the You've Unlocked Game & Watch thing comes back, that'll be the end of the speed run. Yes. There it is. The end of the run. Well, not yet, not yet, not yet. Well, it's the end of the run for that, but I'm going to try for the break the targets, too. Just I might as well. Bruh. That was not a bruh moment. Or that was a bruh moment. Okay, so whatever that time is, That's my break the targets time. My final time for unlocking all characters is 2:55:28:43. So I think that's a world record. I'm not entirely sure. It might not be. But hey, it was fun anyways. Thanks, Annie. We did it, Reddit. Thanks, Ultima. Woo. You like Game & Watch target test? Yeah, it is pretty awesome. I'm not sure actually. Let's look this up. Because someone else did this before me. So let's see if we get a final count from this guy, because I don't remember what his time was. It may have been faster than me. Yeah, look, he's done a time faster than me. He did 2:40. $2:44:55, although he didn't end on quite the same time as me. So this guy may still have a world record, but I'll at least have the... I'm actually surprised I didn't get the world record on this. I should learn what he did differently, but... I can actually compare my splits to his, come to think of it. Oh, you guys can't see it on the screen. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's transition over to our 16:9 screen. Okay, so here's what I was looking at. And this guy's time is 2:44:55. Now, again, he ended right there, which is in a slightly different spot for world record stuff, but it's midnight for me, but it doesn't feel like midnight, really. Thanks, Anthony, for the hypes. I appreciate that, dude. So let's see what his times are compared to mine. So he was at 2:29 on Mewtwo. Okay, let's see. So let's go back a little bit. Okay, Luigi's the earliest one it shows. Okay, so his Luigi time was 21:04 and mine's 21:38. So where does the disparity come from? Wow, we're actually like very similar on Puff. 29, and then I'm actually faster on Dr. Mario, and a minute faster on Pichu, faster on Falco, faster on Young Link, faster on Ganon. So between Ganon and Mewtwo, what changes? Wow, he saves tons of time with Mewtwo somehow. I don't know how he does that. His Mewtwo is 2:29 and mine's 2:33. And then I guess he just does break the targets faster than me, and that's it. So I guess what I'm learning from this is just practice break the targets and be faster at it. Don't mess up so many times. I can't believe that's the reason, like... I'm very curious what he does that makes Mewtwo faster. It doesn't feel like midnight. Thanks, Radzo. I appreciate that, man. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So the good news is I have a run to submit. I wonder if I can submit it this way. Let's call this... Let's save the splits. Let's see. Attempts 2. It's not 2 attempts. There's only one attempt. I'm using NTSC, and I'm using a Wii. Oh, snap. I can connect with speedruns.com? That's actually sick. Let's blank out the screen in case you guys see my password somehow. Which hopefully you can't, but hey, you never know. Wait, what? I have a real time. Why isn't it updating? What the heck? This is weird. Anyone know what I'm doing wrong? Hey, Luigi, welcome, man. Dude, the stream's going awesomely. We just ran through the run. It was really fun. Although I don't know what I did that was so slow in the end that would cut me off like that. I did just finish the run, yeah. I'm trying to figure out, though, how to get this silly Speedrun Live thing going. So do I have to, like, start it again? Oh, I have to press it again, maybe, to submit it. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, let's try this again. So here are all my times. So submit run. Wow, this is cool. I don't know if this is a good way to submit, though. Game time? I'll just leave that blank, I guess. All right, Toby Fox, have a good night's sleep, my friend. I really appreciate you hanging out for the stream and being a great conversation. So you have an amazing night, my friend. Hey, Turtle User, how's it going? I'm very pumped right now because I finally got my own copy of New Super Mario Bros. Along with a save file dumped. Let's go, Luigi. Good job, man. I can literally play it on my flash card as well as finally get some ROM hacks for it. I'm very excited. That's so cool, Luigi. That's so awesome, man. I love that you're doing that. If you use Razzo, if you use the exclamation point when, you don't need song when, just when, and it'll tell you. All right, so oh, the video's not uploaded yet. I can't submit the run until the video's finished. So I guess I'll do that later. But yeah, my final time is 2 hours and 55 minutes, 28 seconds, and 43 milliseconds. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna be heading to bed also. All right, later, First Mate Dan. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's a world record or not, but I mean, it'll be the first one on speedrun.com, so there are so many opportunities to optimize too, especially on the break the target section. And apparently in the Mewtwo section also. What's interesting is it took me just under 19 minutes. Look how similar the Pichu and Falco segment times are. They're like the same second. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And then these are like a whole minute longer for some reason. More research pixel? Awesome. Sounds fun, man. Again, show me when your video's done. I'd love to see it. So, yeah. Game icon. Bruh. Good cover song. Ooh, Rusty Bucket Bay. Let's go. All right, well, that's that. I guess I'll end stream. I'm done with stream today, I think. We had a good run. It was fun to do. So I had to go through hours of trial and error when my friend finally got downloaded, but I did, and we're both happy. And I can now finally experience newer Super Mario Bros. DS, one of the ROM hacks I've wanted to play for so long. I'm so glad, Luigi. You have tons of fun, man. I know you'll really enjoy it. Thanks, Ultima. I appreciate that. Of course, Annie. I really appreciate your support for the run. That's awesome. All right, guys. Let's head over to the lottery. We got 2 final things to do, and those are in the form... Oh, one final thing. I just only served 1 time somehow. Let's see what it is, gamers. All right. Well, it's really quiet. Sorry about that. Oh, it's so quiet. There you go, gamers. Until next time and all that good stuff. Thanks, Dingo. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Let's find somebody to raid. If you guys don't mind sticking around, you'll get 250 David V points. And Annie's already got the proper stuff ready. If you use Clippy Raid on the screen, you can automatically get a special little message if you're a sub. If you're not a sub, there's a message for you also you can use. And we're gonna be sharing the love to someone on this list. Let's see. Who should we raid? All right, I kind of want to raid this guy, if it's who I think it is. Yep. I don't know if he's almost done streaming or not, but... Oh, yep, okay. Wait a second. He's about to raid me. Dude, he's about to raid me. This is crazy. I'm on this guy's page, Mr. Merc, and he's about to raid me, dude. He's about to raid me. This is so meta. You guys, let's go. Mr. Merc. Mr. Merc just raided me. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. That was so surreal. I literally watched. I was about to raid you, okay? I was genuinely about to raid you, and then I saw you were raiding me instead. For Sasha, how's it going? Is it Sabotage KC? Welcome on in. Yeah, raid sniped. No kidding. How on earth was your stream, my friend? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. If you had raided at the same time, you would have found no one. Oh, whoa, that would be crazy. You guys, we have a challenger approaching. That's weird. Why did I hear two sounds? That was kind of crazy. Thank you so much for for the raid, my friend. I'm glad. It seems like you're doing a Fall Guys stream. How'd your Fall Guys games go? Did you have a good set of games? Hopefully you did. Well, I think it's only fitting to raid another family-friendly live member. If hopefully she's not ending her stream like you were, Merc, but if she's not, then we'll probably raid her. Why not, right? Of course, I'm so glad you applied, and I'm so glad that you joined. I'm scared that she's ending her stream too. Maybe she's not. All right, maybe she's not. All right, we're gonna do it now and act quickly before this goes south. I was in both Pastor and Retro Rewinds pod streams one night, and they were both ending at the same time, about to raid each other. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm glad you stopped them, Rayu. And Lena Starlight, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Let's transition to our special 16:9 screen. Thank you so much. Is it for Sasha for the follow? I appreciate that. You guys came just in time for the credits. We're gonna raid Bonzinator. I hope you guys enjoy her content as much as you enjoy Mr. Merc's. And I know that's a hard sell because you probably love Mr. Merc. Am I saying Mr. Merc correctly, by the way? Hopefully I'm saying Mr. Merc correctly. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly there. If I'm not, please let me know. Good night, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed Merc's stream. Really didn't get to see a lot of mine. I'm a Nintendo variety streamer. I do a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee, as you can see. And I love a lot of old Smash games and new Smash games, all around Nintendo gamer kind of person. So, all right. I'm saying it right. Awesome. Thanks for confirming it. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the credits. And please say hello. Use the Clippy raid above my face and paste the raid message. And let's just destroy our chat. Okay, guys? Have a good night, everybody. See you later.